Can you hear me now? There we go. There we go. Thank you, wonderful, fabulous Streamlabs for messing stuff up and not knowing, letting me know about it. So, hi all, welcome back. It is a Sunday. We haven't been here for a couple weeks because there were things that happened, but we are glad to be back. I am your friendly neighborhood Prax. Welcome to the channel. It is a Sunday, Witcher Sunday. That means it is time for drama, feels, and
You're muted still. He didn't unmute.
emotional destruction. Hi, I'm here for all of this. I'm your friendly neighborhood Prax. I am here to help you tell this story with my wonderful, fabulous players. We will be having a couple more people joining us as the day comes in, and now we get to start. But we get to start here. So why don't we start with Lindy? Hi, Lindy. How you doing? How you feeling?
Me. Hi, I'm Lindy. I'm feeling so much better than I was last week. My eardrums don't hurt. Everything doesn't hurt. I feel comparatively phenomenal. So I'm here tonight. I'm ready to play. I will be playing Countess Brenna von Bedler of the Cat School, Witcher, who has maybe
No
a few
issues.
problems.
No issues. None.
Maybe just a few. Very small ones, though. I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm sure it's not a problem at all.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
You could just run away from them all of them.
Which brings us to the other individual who is here early tonight with the wonderful, fabulous Trooper. Hi, Trooper. How are you? How you
I'm
feeling?
good. I just pulled up the Witcher rulebook PDF over on my third monitor, just in case we need it. Just in case we need it, because sometimes we need those things. You know what I mean? When you're like, ooh, how does septic shock work exactly again? Or whatever the thing might be. Brenna's here, so it's probably septic shock.
You're treated now.
I am, but I mean, who knows what's going to happen today? Just in case, I want to, be ready. I am Trooper SJP, and I'm playing Yanto, the criminal, and also the brother of Brenna, the Cat School Witcher, and also Countess from Matina, and also hero to the people, savior of the nobles, savior of townsfolk everywhere, lover of
please don't go throwing those heroisms around.
I feel like you have some reputation for it as well.
You do have some reputation. Lots of people have reputation. It's great.
And also, lover of greater vampires. So so
singular,
whatever. And I feel like right now, I'm really excited for the pleasant 1980s, early 80s, late 70s style sitcom brother sister hijinks that's going to ensue before we get Billy and Simon.
Right. Hijinks. Healing.
With like a fun kind of 80s theme song. Like
this
Perfect
isn't
Strangers.
WandaVision. This isn't.
No. We did, however, have some discussion earlier this week because for a thing that might be we'll discuss later at the end of the evening, I was re-listening this week to the Blown Away soundtrack, which, by the way, really halfway decent action thriller from the mid-90s, but really, really good soundtrack because you can't have a bad soundtrack when the majority of the songs on it are from U2, The Pogues, and October Project.
It's fair.
There is no bad thing. But I realized, I'm in a very October Project kind of mood.
Ooh.
Very October Project kind of mood, and I felt that actually tied in really, really well with some things that are currently going on in this Witcher game. As after the fight with some, well, demons fighting with amongst themselves, the return, possibly, of the necromantically raised Witcher lover of Yanto, who then was cut off from that necromantic raising and ended up spontaneously combusted. And then the disassociation of Yanto from everything else that's going on. I mean, that would probably be my definition of what was going of things.
He was in a coma.
Yeah, but how did he end up in that coma? He refused to accept reality around him.
That's one way to look at it.
I mean, kind of was. And the journey of this coma-ridden Yanto north from Beauclair as the, I guess, growing possible family. Well, 3/5 of you have definitely related. 4/5 of you have claimed familial status, and the fifth is nominally attached in a familial way. Like kissing cousins kind of attachment. I mean, what would your reaction be to, Brenna, your connection to, Eleanor, right?
Oh, we're best friends.
Exactly, and the best of friends always become family, so her cousin becomes kind of your kissing cousin level.
Brenna doesn't think about family all that much.
This is true.
No.
She doesn't think about family.
She's like, no blood relation, good. Yes.
And then the journey north from Beauclair through Belhaven yet again on your way to Mahakam. Fortunately, north of Belhaven, near the river comes to a large lake, forested area, about a day half of Belhaven. Yanto woke up. And unfortunately for Yanto, he's been here before. 8+ years ago. With a beloved whom Manticore stinger through the torso ensured a demise, then the burning of the body. And now he is here in the same place with that same lover. Well, the ashes of that same lover. And he has walked off into the darkness by himself. Where do we see you, Yanto?
Except that it was the morning. It wasn't like...
Yeah, it was early morning, though.
Early morning.
Yeah. It was early in the morning, so it wasn't the middle of the night. Yes,
it was pre-dawn, therefore it's the middle of the night.
Yeah,
you intentionally waited to talk
to the last
Dan's shift.
The last watch before dawn.
Yeah. So Yanto's heading. There's a river.
Mm-hmm.
Not a river, a lake. There's a lake.
Yes, there's a lake.
And there's a cave nearby that place, and he's heading there.
Can you roll me wilderness survival? You will get a +2 because, you were here before.
Let's see.
And I'm quite sure it was traumatic enough that you will never really forget, but...
Probably not.
The landscape has changed in 20 years.
22. We also have come by here recently.
You did come by here recently, but you didn't walk into the
woods.
22.
So it's a little slow going, but you make your way there pretty on target. You don't pause or stop. The only thing that's slowing you down is the pure difficulty of the terrain, the large number of tree roots that are in your way, the mast. There really isn't any pathway anymore. Not even uh, animal trek, but you can make your way to that location.
How long will it take?
Maybe an hour.
Because I thought we were a bit farther away. No?
No, you're in the general location, but you're on the road, so it's you're going off the road. Maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how, you're traveling.
And I'm following quietly, and I'm following at auditorial distance rather than sight. So
you're attempting to
further back.
Stealth?
Yeah, I don't want him. I don't want him to know I'm following.
Okay, so how
He's
far?
too
secret.
paranoid. He'll run.
Okay, so are you very?
Just got out of
how
the
far?
coma.
Okay, so I need you to roll me stealth.
Yes. I can't do that.
26, very nice. And then I need you also to tell me how far away exactly are you staying?
I'm following him based on hearing because he's not stealthing on this one.
He is not.
So rather than trying to keep him necessarily in sight, I'm keeping him in hearing range, which is a little bit further. So it'll be easier for me to follow behind him without him realizing.
Yeah.
Mostly that. It'll be easier to follow him without him realizing I'm following him if I'm not within sight range, just within audio range, because I've got great ears.
And you don't have really good eyes right now.
I mean, I only had one, and it's just gotten a little worse.
Is that like you're gonna get LASIK for that, right?
I increased my awareness. I just squint more now.
Yeah, you need a monocle. It's fine.
I really don't want to be that eye patch monocle witcher. That's just so lame.
Or it's
Thanks,
super
Brenna.
exciting.
Thanks,
I mean,
Brenna. Brenna thinks it'd be so lame and she'd get made so much fun of, so she's not gonna do it. Instead, she'll just squint a lot with her one eye. Yeah, just the squinty witcher.
So,
However distance that is, if visual is like 50 feet, she's probably like 80 feet back or something.
okay, all right. So unfortunately, she is not within your practice paranoia range.
Oh, yes.
No, practice paranoia is really short. It's just like 10 feet.
No, it's 30 feet. It's 10 meters. But it's okay. So she's
out
outside.
of visual, auditory. That way, if
Yeah.
he screams or is like, I can or hear something else headed towards him, I can get there quickly.
So roll
but
me an
without-
awareness.
Without
But
him knowing.
But I also don't think that she would ping my practice paranoia since she's not an ambush.
No, but if
18.
she's following you, she could, in general. 18. Okay.
Yes.
Which is why I'm following in auditory range for me.
Yeah.
Not
That's
him.
that's why it was. Is it an awareness or is it practice paranoia? If she was within 30 feet, it would be practice paranoia. But it's just an awareness. So no, unfortunately, you're listening to the sounds. A number of things are starting to wake up. It is the pre-dawn era, false dawn.
All those crepuscular animals out and about.
Yeah, that word.
Aww.
You can hear them. They don't come near you. It's quiet. Yanto, what? I have a very important question. What is
Yes.
Yanto's emotional state in this moment?
Calm.
Well, that's his projected emotional state. What is his feeling?
Calm. He has accepted everything, so everything is done. He's okay. He just has this one last thing to do.
Doing?
Well, he has to get there first. And he has to lay his lover to rest.
Where are you? How are you moving? At speed? Cautiously?
Nope.
Determinedly?
No, he's just walking. He's not stealthing. He's not trying to hide or not trying to hide. He's just walking. He's not walking with a quickness. He's not like strolling.
Mhm.
He's just moving like you would, just like you would.
Making his way downtown, but not walking fast.
Yeah, right. I mean, making your way in the world today, it takes everything you got,
Mhm.
and sometimes you need a place from all your worries. It sure would help a lot. Sometimes wouldn't you just like to get away? Sometimes
Always.
you gotta go where everybody knows your name. But no, he's just walking, just like if somebody were to see him, it would be like a person who's just like walking down the street. But he's walking in the middle of the forest, but he's not
Candy dish.
with a candy dish.
And a
He's
top.
not, yeah.
Mhm.
He's
Nice.
not he's not yeah, he's not walking in any kind of way that says, oh look, here's a person who's trying not to be seen, or here's a person who's like a ranger or anything like that. It's like a person just walking down the road, except that there's no road and he's like walking through the woods. But it's that kind of, he's upright.
Mhm.
He's not particularly watchful or not watchful. It's not like he's like peeking around to see if there's somebody behind a corner or anything like that. But he's also not like determined. Feels very intense, right? Like gonna
Mhm.
get there. He's just walking.
And
Sort
it's
of,
quiet.
yeah.
It's you and nature. Beginnings of sunrise. This cave is in a small clearing, just enough to break the tree line around this cave. Well, cut in by rock formation, more accurately. I mean, it's not a big cave, or at least
Yeah.
it wasn't the last time you were here.
And that's where he stayed with Ardzo. So he knows he has to sort of head off to the left and go a little bit further because that's where the lake will be.
Yeah. And it's about another hour and a half to get to the lake. A little slower going. There's a number of trees. By this point, dawn has begun to break through the trees. It's brighter, it's lighter. You're going slightly easier because there is extra light available to you.
Yeah. It's a very open way of moving. Just neutral in certain ways, right? And he just moves there, just as you do. Not It's one of those things where it's not determined in the sense that all you do is you keep your eyes on your target and that's all you pay attention to. But he's also not like looking about for danger. He knows where he's going and he's just going there. And if there's anything interesting, like if there's like a bird, he might like glance up to it. He's not so focused on his target that he doesn't pay attention to the world around him, nor is he sort of paranoid that there's some kind of thing is going to jump out and get him. It's just sort of like it's just, as if he were like walking, as if he were a person that like lived in a place and that he was just walking in a place where he lived, that kind of a vibe. Yeah. Yeah. And there's a kind of a expectation, not exactly, but like like if somebody showed up and said, hey, how you doing, he wouldn't be surprised. Do you know what I mean? Like it's that kind of a thing where he's not it's like as if he were walking along with somebody, or he's expecting somebody to show up at any moment, but not in a freaked out kind of way, just like like if you're walking down the street, you might see somebody, it's that kind of vibe.
Meanwhile, 80 to 100 feet back, Brenna is cat witchering it up, looking around, making sure, like, what is that? Oh, just a, fox. Okay, that's fine. It's not gonna eat him. Okay, oh, he's still going. Okay, this is slow pace, but that's fine. Oh, no, that's just a bunny. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, just like oh, hey, Mr. Bunny. Doesn't say it, but oh,
Mhm.
there's a bunny, and kind of like moves through, and
Moves
again,
through.
yeah, and not in a I must respect the forest kind of a way, but just more like, oh, I'm just heading towards my destination.
So then this
Yeah.
leads to my next question.
Hmm.
When you break through the tree, see that glint of sunlight, lake. Twinkle blue of the lake. Small kind of clearing around you. See the remains of a couple tents, long abandoned, just left there. A large rock to one side. What do you do?
Has the sun risen yet, or are we still in that dawn moment? Where are we at?
The sun has risen by this point. It was pre-dawn
Okay.
when you were getting to the cave, and now you're in the uh you are in the dawn breaking kind of moment.
Yeah.
I don't like
Um,
that there's a map for this. I'm just gonna say that.
um, he goes and he sort of climbs up onto the rock,
Mm-hmm.
and he sits on it, and he puts the candy dish by his side, and he watches the sun rise over the lake for a bit. He's just going to kind of sit and probably, unless he's interrupted, probably for an however long he feels is the right amount of time. It might be about an hour, probably something around there, like somewhere between 45 minutes and an hour is probably about the right time, barring an interruption. And I think he should kind of sit on the rock with his feet dangling, um, watching the sun on the lake, and just sort of paying attention to the wind, basically. When it goes, what the wind is like, if it's going any particular direction, just sort of getting a sense of
I stay downwind.
the space. Is there an upwind or a downwind, or is it still and calm? It's that, you just trying to get a sense of the elements.
I stay in the trees as well.
So you're staying inside the tree line.
Yeah, I don't want to see me.
Okay.
And I'm keeping an eye out for danger.
It's calm. See a couple deer early this morning.
Deer.
Watch the deer. Do you know what I mean? It's that moment where I'm just sitting here, I'm not making any sudden movements, and so I
It's a
watch
doe
the
and
deer.
a doe and a fawn. Some birds. Lake, you can ducks. See some right. Shades of swans starting to wake up.
And I think he's waiting for when he feels as if it is the most beautiful moment. Do you know what I mean? When the moment is the most beautiful, when the wind isn't heavy, when the sun's just right, when it is the most beautiful moment. I think that is when he's waiting, what he's waiting for, right? He kind of sits. He probably sits for I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes, and from then he probably is going to feel okay. And then he'll wait as long as it takes until the moment is the most beautiful in his mind. Yeah. It has to just be right.
Okay. It's
Like,
you sit there for a while, sun dappling, rise of the kind of crest tower, and it glints just right off the fat ass with teeny tiny slight breeze brushes back here. Feels like his hand.
he goes at that moment when he feels like this is probably the right moment, and he sort of takes the candy dish and he sort of like scoots off the rock and heads over to the lake. And he takes off his leather jacket, and he sort of roots around in his he has his shirt that he's wearing, and he sort of reaches in, and he sort of like undoes a couple of buckles, and he pulls out his stiletto in its sheath that was concealed, and he sort of wraps it in his leather jacket, and then he takes the candy dish and he removes the lid and he pours the ashes into the jacket with the stiletto, and he rolls it all up into a cylinder, right? And he folds the sleeves so that everything will be a really beautiful sort of, not messy, very precise. Um, and his shirt, of course, has a cord to tie, and he pulls the shirt off. Oh, actually, his jacket has ties, so he takes the ties out, and he sort of ties this sort of bundle so that it'll stay as it will. And then he sort of goes, and he just sort of walks into the lake to about waist high. And once he gets about waist high, he goes a little further until he's about armpit deep. And then he kisses the jacket, and he puts it into the lake and pushes it forward as far as he can, so it'll go and probably sink because it's a bit weighted down now with the dagger to the bottom of the lake. And then he'll just turn his back and walk back out of the lake and sit back on the rock until he sort of dries out a bit. And just make sure everything settles,
You watch it as it settles. See it kind of float and bob for a moment, just the pure buoyancy of the leather. And then it overcomes by the weight of the stiletto, because even the stiletto probably weighs almost as much as the leather jacket itself, and that moment of balance it takes to begin to sink.
Well, sorry I couldn't give you a medallion past that. Maybe another time. Well, I'm yours. Let's do it. Scuttles off the rock and begins to walk back. And again, it's not in any kind of haste or deliberate slowness. It's not like a stroll to enjoy the environment or speed to get back in time. Just moving through, just moving through, as you would And I think as he's going, he's going to just he doesn't have a lot on him actually at this point. He doesn't have much. Let me think. What does he have? He's got like a couple of little bundles, and he drops them by probably when we get back to the near the cave. He's going to go into the cave and he's going to drop the last of the stuff that he has in the cave, sort of like he'll wrap it and he'll just put it in the cave, so it's just not out. But this is where Ardzo brought him when he was in shock. And so you just leave the last of those things there, and like puts them like in a crevice or a niche. And then after he does that, he makes that turn and heads back towards the camp.
And I'm doing reverse following, which means I'm ahead of him, 80 to 100 feet, making sure he's behind me. And then back to camp.
And then he
Yanto?
stops.
Yanto,
Yes,
can I ask you to please roll me resist coercion?
sure. I choose to fail.
Are you sure?
Yep. I do not resist, whatever it is.
Really, Yanto?
Hmm?
Your voice, wind. Soft. It's different. Logical. Sound. Everything it says makes them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it really is strange that the minute you fall asleep, sister and people who say they're your friends, well, they were trying to kill Ardzo before, Alvar before.
Were they?
Yeah, remember? Just before you passed out when Brenna tried to stab him through the head multiple times, and...
With whom am I speaking, by the way?
Oh, it's just a voice in your head.
Oh, all
It
right.
sounds like your own, and it makes the most sense. And at the core of it, you know that you really should take the first available weapon and try and stab Brenna repeatedly.
Well, problem is I don't got any weapons though, so that's a bit of a problem. I'm not actually good at fighting.
Yeah, but that's the actual mechanics of it. You take the next available weapon and attack the nearest person, which is Brenna. Hi, you chose to fail.
You know, yeah, but I have no weapons and I don't see her. But if I see her, I will punch her. I will try to kill her. But I don't have any weapons.
It just means that the first time you see a weapon, you're supposed to take it and attempt to do her harm.
All right, that's fine.
Because they really did. It's as much as it's partially your fault, it really is theirs. It's their fault. It's not like spontaneous combustion is a real thing.
Well, I don't know. But it don't matter really. If I should just attack her, then I will. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
No, it's you now feel that you are
Yeah.
desire to do so.
Yeah. Hey. Voice in my head. It's Desire, right? Yeah? You and me?
Oh no, this isn't Desire. It doesn't sound like Desire at all. It's an entirely different voice.
Well, I bet it's Desire really, right? Just in disguise. Inside me mind. It's all right. we'll see what we can do. Don't worry about it. I'll do my best. I mean, I'm gonna fail, right? But
Oh no,
right.
you're convinced that you can win. You have no guilt. You have no fear about this action. You are totally convinced that this is the correct choice to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's the correct choice, but it doesn't mean I'm going to be successful. But it's not matter. It doesn't matter whether you succeed or not. The point is to do it, right? Because that's the important part, is to do it.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to break for a moment and say that purely mechanically, you attack them once with the nearest weapon. Mechanically speaking, you are only compelled to do so once.
I think it will only take once before I get knocked unconscious.
But I'm just telling you that the compulsion doesn't last beyond the first attack.
But he's gonna go and do it. I mean, he's been compelled to do things before that he knew he was not skilled enough to do. But it doesn't matter if you're skilled enough to do it. The point is that you have to do it. The point is to try. Is to accept. You know what I mean? To accept it and then do it. And so he notes it, and he's like, all right. And he's going to continue back to camp. If he sees like a stick, some kind of branch that he could use as a weapon.
Roll me awareness, please.
Mm-hmm.
Like he maybe uses a club.
Mm-hmm.
A 19?
19. You could find a very nice, hardwood, really good hardwood, like a holly, good holly, or a magnolia. Well, not magnolia because you wouldn't have that. Like a blackthorn, a really nice blackthorn that you can kind
Magnolia is so nice though.
Yeah, magnolia is great, but you aren't gonna have magnolia trees. You'd have the small ones, so they're not really as good as.
Once we get in the swampy areas more. Yeah, but too far out.
We're too far out. You're too far out from right here, but you can find a really nice blackthorn, big, heavy. Pick it up. It's got some weight to it.
Not particularly strong, but
it's almost like it's waiting for you. It's the perfect height too to kind of like double as a walking stick if you needed to. It's almost like it was ordained.
Makes sense. And I'll use it because, again, I have now permanently reduced stamina. So I'll probably need to, like, pause here and there to just catch my energy back, since...
You did just wake up from a coma, yeah.
I did just wake from a coma, and I'm, I have heart problems, and I have stamina problems at this point in time. And so, it's not like the...
Oh, buddy.
Like
I know.
The most... like, it's not the fastest walk, but we do our best using the walking stick as a walking stick until we can get towards the camp, and
you can start to smell the beginnings of a breakfast.
Is cooking? Nice.
Yeah. Some bacon. A couple of rashers of bacon and some other things being cooked for breakfast. Smells like Ardzo's gotten breakfast under control.
Who's the first person I see as I come upon the camp?
You would probably see Brenna because she was...
I make myself look like... No, because I'm ahead of you 80 to 100 feet. So when I get to camp, I just busy myself. Like, I'm rearranging or rolling up this sleeping bag. I'm doing something campy and inconspicuous. Like, I totally wasn't following you the whole time.
So I will ambush her and hit her in the head with a strong strike.
Ambush her? So I need you to roll me a stealth then. Technically, I need you to roll me 3 stealths.
Let's see. $22.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Mm-hmm.
And 22.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's funny.
Great 22.
Magic number.
I need you to roll me once awareness, Brenna.
Is it sight-based, hearing-based, or generic?
Just go with generic for well, it'd be hearing-based because you're not keeping him in sight.
Sure. Whoop. Oh, snap. I rolled a 3.
You You will get the ambush bonus.
And this will be
That's
a,
how I die.
a
This is
strong
this is
strike
when I
to
nat
the
one and
head.
he crits. And he kills me.
Let's see, that's 153. Okay, so I
You
will
get a plus 5 to the attack.
Let's see.
That's the great thing about ambush.
Um,
If it works.
I mean, I'm not going to get through her armor, so like that's not going to be a big deal.
Headshots are triple damage. You might. Also, if you crit, that gets through armor.
Okay, so a strong strike. This will be also. Remember, I don't have the skill for this weapon, so this is going to be a staff.
Oh yeah, staff. Yeah.
Well, no, it's not even a staff. It can just be brawling or melee. It's an improvised weapon.
Okay. I suppose it's melee because it's a melee weapon.
Yeah, I will allow you, because of the way this mechanically is working and what's happening, to choose either melee or brawling, your choice.
I have 0 points in either of those skills, so it doesn't really matter. We're gonna go with a strong strike.
And the only thing I'm telling you is you can't use luck on either the defense or the attack because it's
Yeah.
It's not a weapon that I have, so we're gonna go with weapon name goes here. Submit target location head. I get a +5.
Mm-hmm.
I roll a 10.
I'll try to dodge.
I mean, you didn't roll horribly. It was that head strike that kind of screwed you.
I dodge.
You do dodge. You do dodge out of the way.
So I sneak up behind you and I try to murder you with a heavy. I mean, I would have taken a rock, would have been fine too, with a heavy staff, heavy stick.
Look, lots
the
of
back
people
of
have
the
died from heavy sticks to the head.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
History.
And you
I'm just saying.
Probably up there in the murder weapon count.
and what it is it's not even it's not even like she's trying to dodge. It's one of those actions where you go to swing to hit her in the head and she had leaned forward at the exact same moment and it just kind of right over.
Also, he's not a good fighter, and that's a 10. That's like below even average. So I'm sure it's a completely incompetent blow.
Well, no, it's but that's the thing is it's not actually below average. I mean, you rolled a 6.
Yeah, but the skill rolls a 10. That is not a good number.
It was that strong strike, which is a -3, and then location was -6.
Yeah, and so so he just sort of like tries to murder you.
Mm-hmm.
One good swing, and then I just kind of like I imagine I was maybe like reaching for something, and I pull back, and then woof. I just look at you, and I raise an eyebrow.
I was trying to kill you, but I wasn't very good at it.
Brenna is like, is he learning? Has he changed his mourning methods? I understand this mourning method, but she doesn't say any of that. She just goes, "May I ask why?"
It just felt like a good idea.
Uh-huh. I understand that. Sometimes murder just seems like a really good idea.
I assume it's the demon desire maybe do it. I assume.
Why do you assume this?
Well, because the demon owns me. It's like, I already told you that. I imagine there'll be all sorts of things coming on from now on. Will be a bit weird. I wouldn't worry about it.
All right, I'm not teaching you fighting, then I guess.
Oh, I mean, who knows what'll happen?
I'm just saying, if you're going to try to kill us randomly, I'm not going to help you get good at it.
Oh,
I mean, you might get better through practice. I mean, I don't want to say you're going to be bad at killing, because, everyone can try.
I'm not very good at it. I'm actually quite bad at it. So, and you're real good at fighting. I mean, you fight all sorts of big monsters. You're a witcher. But it just might
I've lived
happen.
this long. Oh, all right. Thank you for the heads up. I'll keep that in mind.
So just so you know, I might, try to murder you or poison you.
But it's not you. It's the desire.
No, it's me. That's the whole point. It's got to be me doing it.
But it's not me, you suddenly thinking, oh, I just really want to murder my friends. It's more like the demon desire is influencing me to murder my friends.
Well, I imagine that's a very difficult thing to tell the difference one way or the other, right?
No.
Well, I don't feel like doing it right now. That helps.
You got it out of your system?
I suppose.
All right.
It'll probably come back again, though. I
You
wouldn't be
could
surprised.
give us a heads up if it does.
Probably not, because then I wouldn't be able to kill you. You know what I mean? If I give you an heads up, then it wouldn't be effective. So you got.
Just make it like
I
a
got to do my
battle
best.
cry.
No, man, I got to do my best. Yeah. If I get the compulsion to do something really terrible to you, I've got to do my best. So I'm not going to give you a battle cry. I would give you a heads up. And if I give you an heads up, there's no way I'll be successful in killing you. So, I mean,
So
I'm probably going to have to sneak up on you.
to kill us successfully?
Well, if I get the feeling, I'm going to want to. I mean, I did
But
before.
like right now.
No, I don't want to right now. But
Or
you
maybe
know,
just try to think non-murdery or less successful murder thoughts, and it'll influence your desirous actions.
no, I don't think that's how it works. But I wouldn't worry about it.
You'd never know unless you try. And I'm just gonna like pick up the thing I was picking up and like, carry it over to Arzo. I imagine he asked for something.
I mean, I'm going to just like sit down at the fire.
It's kind of weirded out, but she's like, you know, he's had a rough day. It's probably just shock or trauma or something. People
Run out.
knows. Yes. Oh no.
I need you to roll resist coercion, please.
Oh, coercion? Okay. It's not a spell, is it? No. All right, here we go. This is my best stat, y'all. I have a
Is
whole
it?
zero,
Oh.
because I'm a cat. So I
Oh.
usually don't have to resist coercion, so I have no
Oh.
practice in it.
No,
Right, 'cause
this is not a spell, but it is also not normal conversion.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's why she has 0 points in resist
Yeah.
coercion, is because normally she has no need to.
You have no need.
I did crit with a 28, though,
Nice.
if that helps.
Mhm.
Cool. It's not also a hex or an invocation, is it? Cool. Just making sure.
There's just a couple thoughts right in your head. It's really weird that your brother is, like, really okay with possibly killing you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really not okay that he's, like, he hasn't said anything about Alvar.
Yeah.
And he hasn't asked you anything about Alvar, and kind of feel a little guilty about it, but
Uh-huh.
as much as you ever do.
Yeah. I felt like a little guilty for like the first time, just like a week ago. So it's like still kind of like a new feeling, and it's just I feel like it's just cropping back up. Like when you think about it, it's just like, oh, but I'm able to brush it off. I guess I'm just like, he's processing it. He'll get over it. He needs comfort. I'm probably not that comfort. She's not been told she's a comforting individual by anyone ever. So
Aww.
because she's not. They'd be lying.
Oh.
If they said
Sometimes
she
you're
was.
comforting.
She has attempted. She has
Right? Yes.
a how to comfort someone flowchart. I just don't think she's very effective at it. She tried with Kadarin that one time and with Yanto that other time. I don't think it worked either time, but yeah, I'm guessing it didn't really stick. I'm guessing she's able to brush off those weird guilt feelings. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Can't believe I crit that.
It's very lucky that you did.
Ooh. I know what would make me feel less guilty if they were both dead. I don't know.
Possible. And I think he just goes and eats.
Brenda just has a weird face journey at some point, and then it stops, and she goes back to kind of deadpan self.
You're eating. It's pretty tasty. I mean, Arzo's in charge of the food, so.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Arzo's like Samwise Gamgee. Even in the middle of nowhere, he's cooking food. There's gonna be spices in it. There's gonna be flavor.
Mhm.
I respect that about Arzo and Samwise Gamgee.
It might not be spices, it might be herbs. I mean, that's the
Herbs.
important thing that people forget.
Yeah, okay,
that-
herbs and spices, flavor. There's
Yes,
flavor.
there's flavor.
It's not boiled meat.
No.
I imagine Brenna's eaten a lot of boiled meat in her time.
Mm-hmm. Lots,
What you're
probably.
cooking. Mmm.
Real good, right? Real good.
Mmm.
The others have begun breaking camp at this point, hitching the horses to the 2 carriages. Arzo is going to encourage you to ride in the coma carriage, Yanto, because
He's just going to do what he's told. It doesn't really matter what if they say to go there, he'll go there.
can the 2 of you both roll me awareness, please?
I'd love to. Awareness.
21.
18. Oof, again, bad awareness. 18 is the number for awareness.
This is what happens when you get stabbed in the eye multiple times.
What? My ears are fine.
I'm just saying. Stabbed in the
I've been-
eye.
Yeah. Well, Claude, really.
Cadarn,
I've had a cool scar.
you do have a cool scar. It kind of works.
Yeah.
Cadarn is... Excuse me. Pardon me.
Oh
Cadarn is working towards the other carriage, starting it, getting it moving. Your father, Kirwin, is riding in the Cadarn's carriage, and Arzo is driving the coma carriage at the moment. Because that's the breakdown of how things were.
Mhm.
So, who's where? In each of the places?
Arzo is driving the coma carriage that you are riding in.
Mm-hmm.
Carwin,
Which is the Von Vedler carriage.
yes. No, I thought it was the other one.
No, that's right.
It's,
That's right.
It's the stealth carriage.
It's the stealth carriage.
It's
And
the
then
coma carriage.
Cadarn's driving the Von Vedler carriage with all the magic stuff, all the books and junk from Bernard in it.
Mm-hmm. And Carwin's currently riding in that one.
Yeah.
And then Brenna is...
Imagine he's got like this much space
Mhm.
between all the magic stuff.
Unless
then I'm
he's
running
riding
confidant.
shotgun.
Yeah. I'm on confidant.
You're on confident.
Best boy.
Are you leading this time or following?
I think I'll lead. I've been following.
Mhm.
I think I'll lead this. I think I'll lead today.
Could you roll me a wilderness survival?
Sure.
I mean, you're still on the road, but you know,
Yeah. It gets swampy. Oh my god.
luckily you don't have to leave the road.
Yeah. It's a crit fail.
You know it'll be another 2-3 days to Kagan.
Yeah.
You
Cool.
know that it's another tonight you could come across your charming former guardsman in the woods
Mm-hmm.
that you stayed at who had, you know, the whole ass caltrops.
Whole ass caltrops.
Not a half-ass.
No,
Mhm.
not they didn't half-ass them caltrops. They were whole ass caltrops.
It's what happens when you're trying to deal with an infestation of werewolves. You know, you
Yeah.
can't half-ass
Yeah.
the caltrops.
Can't do it.
So what is your goal? How far are you going?
If we can make it to their place,
You can make it
That'd be a
there
good-
by tonight.
that'd be a good stopping point.
Mhm.
Make sure they haven't been eaten by werewolves, and if they have, then that's a free place to stay. Is that a terrible way? That's how Brenna thinks. She's like, oh, if they're not alive, that's good. If they're dead, we can use their house.
You're thinking about these two.
Oh, and I keep an eye out for whole ass caltrops.
You are keeping an eye out for this whole ass
Because I know
caltrops.
they're in these parts.
Can you roll me awareness then for those
Yes.
whole ass caltrops?
I'd love to. And this is definitely a site based.
Yes, it is.
So-
It is definitely site based.
Yep.
Oh, but I crit it. So 27.
Very good. That
Yeah.
that 27 is very good. As you can see a couple is like further later in the afternoon as you make your way through
Those I've gotten fuzz are out. That's good. Good.
They're still stable. You're making your way to Tristan and Talfrin's. You're thinking, it's kind of, you're aware, but a lot of quiet.
A lot of thinking today. I had
A lot
those
of thinking
weird,
today, and
guilty, tiny guilty feelings earlier. You.
I need you to roll me another resist coercion.
Oh no. Oh no, I just my rolls based on how this is going are doing this. So this does not bode well. Let's go. I'm gonna put in a luck point. Yeah. A luck point. Let's go. Boop. Because I did so well last time, 16. Not great. Not terrible.
Not bad.
Not good enough.
No.
You start to feel those thoughts. That guilt has begun to.
Oh no.
You
feelings. I hate feelings.
You hate feelings, and these particular feelings are tied to, watching Yanto walk into the woods with that candy dish of ashes and, road dirt, and that you collected of the remains of his lover that you killed twice.
Yeah, not great.
Well, really only once.
Yeah, yes. Although I was real close that first time.
Yeah.
Really, really close. It was almost twice.
It was almost.
Unless you want to count the spontaneous combustion as, but that was Kadarin.
Then that's almost 3 times.
That's still Kadarin.
That the last one was Kadarin. Brandon had no idea, but almost basically twice.
But basically twice. And you remember seeing...
You did definitely attempt twice.
You did definitely attempt twice. And you remember seeing Yanto's face as he walked into the lake.
Yeah.
He left behind his stiletto. He's now weaponless. He's left behind his leather.
Defenseless baby.
He left behind his leather. He's not wearing any armor.
Ugh, that's why he's in the carriage.
He's unprotected. Your actions ensured that he would be unprotected.
Ugh.
He's wearing double woven pants.
It doesn't really, right?
He's got a cap on.
Doesn't help alleviate that sense of guilt and the knowledge that it's your actions.
I hurt him emotionally, and emotions are awful.
And
feelings are worst.
You just need to get away from him, right? Far away.
Or I might.
More accurately, mechanically.
Yes. Leave him alone. And
retreat to solitude and refuse company. In any manner that you choose to do so. The target does for 1d10 hours.
Someone is really trying to kill me. That's what I'm gathering from this.
Oh, it's worse than that.
Oh no. Okay.
For 1d10 hours.
Because you tried to kill me, and this is trying to isolate me. So I'm sensing a pattern here.
2 hours.
I want to go to fuck offville. Okay.
Before you head out, I was like, "Oi, Brenna."
That's the response you get.
Come here, I got something for you.
Yeah, but you don't want to deal with him. You don't want to...
Later! Yeah. That's the confidant writing away, in case you didn't know what that was. She just is like, later! There's a lot of angst in her voice. She runs away.
Kadarin will...
Because she feels guilty, she's not going to not answer you. But she's not going to also go for you. She's just going to... and flee.
Yanto shrugs, like, probably Witcher business and...
Brenna with an emotion-filled voice. It's probably Witcher business.
But also, if she's having an emotion, that would probably be Kadarin or Arza who should talk to her. Or anyone but Yanto. So, he just watches her head out from the carriage.
Yep.
And then
I read it with confidant.
Yeah, for 2 hours. You're not going to want to deal with people.
No,
You're definitely not want to deal with Yanto.
They're not off-roading. They've got carriages.
Yep.
I imagine I just ride off a little bit, find a nice little nook, and then I spend some time with my horse because he doesn't count. Oh God, because he doesn't talk back. He's just a really good listener. I'm just like, God, but I feel so guilty. I hate this guilt feeling. I don't know. I am more Russian right now, but this is the worst.
I think guilt makes you Russian.
Guilt makes you Russian. There we go. That's a statement.
Interesting statement.
Confidant. I feel terrible. I have feelings. So yeah, I think is what they have been described to me as guilt. They don't feel good. I'm just going to sit here and wait it out. I'm sure his emotions will pass with time. And I just hug my horse. Imagine he like lays down with me and we just cuddle because time with your horse is solitude. That doesn't count. It's not people-tude. Just being confidant. Just talking and I'm not crying. I'm not that upset. But like, you know. Feels bad.
And Yanto just like does some work in the carriage for Brenna's return. Some prep.
I need you to roll one defense of your choice, Brenna.
Oh, it's gonna be a dodge escape. That's my favorite.
You only get one, unfortunately.
I'm gonna put 2 points luck into it. Whoop-a-doop-a-doo. Yep, that's fine. I didn't need the luck.
You manage to dodge the second one as a streak of claws come out and rake your torso.
Oh wow.
And
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least you're armored.
And my armor's repaired.
22.
That's more than my armor, but it's less damage than it would have been had my armor not been repaired. Yes.
22
Let's see.
points of damage.
22 minus 16 is 6. I take 6 points of damage.
As you just feel it rake across your torso.
Do I see anything?
Roll awareness if you want.
Hear anything?
Either
Make a
way.
generic. I'll make a generic awareness just to see what's about the fuck clawed me. 18.
No,
That's my number for
see nothing.
awareness checks for today.
You see nothing. There is nothing there. It is.
Is my amulet going off?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, so it's demon or higher vampire. Or something with a magic cloaking ring or fucking candles. Get up. I'm gonna cause Al don't like whatever this is. Gonna do I Yurden or Quinn? Since I can't see anything, we're gonna go with Yurden first. Oh boy. Yeah, something was trying to isolate me.
you rarely sign.
I know, I do rarely sign. I do rarely sign. You're not wrong. Oh. So yeah, I guess we have to roll initiative first probably. But if I'm not sensing anything, no? Then I start with a Yurden.
Roll your spellcasting.
Okay. Cast magic. Basic roll. Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Thanks.
Cool. So my Yurden's up. And then I'll spend that stamina. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. And I'm gonna look at my wound that I have, and I'm gonna use my Witcher training to try to figure out what did this to me.
Okay, so that would be 3 stamina for the extra action.
Yeah, I'll do it because
Yeah, 'cause
I might
the-
need to
the
know what this is.
Between the Yrden and then the investigation, that's an extra action.
I'm fine with that because knowing is half the battle.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta know what you're fighting if you wanna fight it successfully. So 23.
You can't see anything. It's totally invisible.
My
One
wound?
might even say, no, your wound is there,
Oh.
but you didn't see anything. Nothing's there. There's, you can't hear anything.
Yeah.
And the claw marks are evenly spaced, and there are 4
Yeah.
of them.
Because if they're like really like there's like 12, it's different than
No,
so
no,
4 of
it's-
them evenly spaced, about yay big.
Yeah, you can. You're pretty sure that it, unfortunately, is a hymn.
A hymn.
Yes.
What do I know about hymns? Besides that they're sung in church.
Technically, this is an HYM, not.
Oh. Like the Powerpuff Girl. I'm sorry.
Yes. Well, sadly.
Yes.
Technically,
Sorry.
technically a demon.
A demon.
Which resides in the outer
Oh.
spheres, but
Wonderful.
it doesn't have to be summoned.
No.
It
Okay.
can be, but it can also just come to feed on into our world to feed on negative emotions, like mainly guilt,
Oh,
by latching on to particular individuals.
cool.
And it can torment people through dreams, nightmares,
I have guilt.
isolation.
I think Brenna's, because I imagine now that I've felt isolated for a bit
Yeah.
and taken some damage, maybe that's gone. Is that gone now?
The isolation desire, well, technically it'll last the full 2 rounds,
Okay.
but it's
But
still
I think
there.
she just goes,
2 hours.
I fucking feel guilt one time, and a fucking demon.
Cool,
I
cool,
have a
cool.
question.
Yes.
Demons.
Did Brenna feel
She yells
guilty
at. She's frustrated.
before the demon influenced her, or no?
That's
Oh yeah,
very-
she felt about a week ago. I mean, she got over most of it, but she felt real guilty that one day a week ago.
You know, it's
which
my
day.
turn now.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Is that a dodge? Do I get to dodge it?
You can attempt to.
I would love to try. I do.
So you do dodge the first one.
Mhm.
Oh, crap.
Ooh.
Actually, no, that's... Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Do I need to dodge it?
Well, that was weird. Hold on. Sorry, that was the wrong...
That was a D19. That's
So,
not ideal.
a 15. You have to dodge
Okay.
again.
Okay, sure. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge, dodge.
You can sense that there's something here.
Uh-huh.
The Yrden is working, but you still can't see anything.
Okay. So it's not negating its invisibility.
No, it doesn't.
Or does it make it incorporeal? Because
no,
it's
it
supposed to do
it
that if
already
it's incorporeal.
is
okay.
incorporeal. That's the
But
thing.
any incorporeal creature that enters the circle become corporeal.
It can't work that way, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay.
Mechanically, it doesn't. It is giving it
But
a
does
penalty.
take the negative to speeds and reflexes
It
equal
is
to 5.
It is taking a penalty.
Okay.
But its penalty isn't to become corporeal. Because
Okay,
it,
so it won't become
exists.
corporeal, but it will have the -5 to speed and reflexes. Cool. Uh-huh. All right. In that case, we are going to what do we want to do? I don't like this thing. Imagine it's not great.
I mean,
Hold action's not really a thing. I can't wait for it to come into range and then hit. So
you.
what-
Oh wait, I forgot one thing. You, with what was your Witcher training?
My Witcher training was 23, I
Yeah,
think.
with that Witcher
Yes.
training, you know that fire might be your friend.
Oh. Oh, I've been waiting to put Igni on my sheet. I mean, because I have the 4 base ones. I just haven't put it on. Brenna, not much into fire. Lindy loves setting things on fire. If you know me, you know I love fire. That's your blurb about me for today. All right, let me pull up this spell. If I know Igni's my friend, let's get friendly with Igni. Oh, there's so many. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
You
That's
can
right.
roll awareness
I'd love to.
because you're
Where are
attempting an
you?
attack.
Where are you, demon boy? What's up, demons? It's me, your witcher. Oh, -1, because it's... Well, I guess since I can't see it, I'm going based off of hearing, probably.
It is you, Amadio?
It's me, a Bren. All right, 23. All right.
You can't see anything or hear anything.
Okay. It's a cone!
I know.
Sorry. I'm like, do I just pick a random direction? That sounds terrible. I don't have any good potions for this specifically. I mean, I have one good potion and I'm going to drink it. But I don't have any like anti-demon potions, which I'm definitely gonna try to make after this. Because apparently they're a problem now. Your brother makes one deal. But I'm just gonna try to Igni in a random direction, I guess. Because fuck it. Why the hell not? I mean, worst case scenario, I miss it, right? Okay, let's see here. Make sure this is all input correctly.
Isn't this where you throw like the bag of flour around and then you find it and then you Igni it?
Yeah, I think I'm out of moon dust bombs, and it's
yeah.
not invisible, it's incorporeal. From what I'm
It's
knowing
incorporeal
about it.
and invisible.
Yeah.
It's both.
It's both. So yeah, no.
So when
it is
that doesn't.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna pick a direction. I'm guessing it's not dumb, so I'm gonna pick a different direction than from what I assume it would have attacked me in. Like
Okay.
over
Like
here.
180 degrees or 90 degrees?
Like 90 degrees. I don't know if it's 180 to me yet, you know? That's a weird phrase. I don't know if I should ever say that phrase again. But we're gonna try.
Say it more.
All right, sure. My spell casting isn't great, but we can give it a go. Nice and roll. Whoosh, cow. 17. It's got to try to dodge or block at 17. But it has -5, so that's cool. If it's in my Yurden. Oh, so close.
I was gonna. I mean, it's still gonna try and move. But now it's its turn.
Yeah, because it goes to the defender. I can't even spend 1 point of luck. That's fine. And I'm gonna drink a potion if I can. I'm gonna drink my full moon.
Yeah.
Give
I was
me
like,
some
I
more
wasn't gonna say spend a point of luck because it's still gonna go to the defender.
Yeah. Cool. So, boop.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Yes, I'm glad
It's
I drank
going
that
to
full
your.
moon.
Yeah. It's got some really swingy hits. So I need 2 dodge escapes.
Cool. I will try to give you 2 dodge escapes.
Oh, I keep forgetting that I have that bonus that gets attached to it, but never mind.
23. Not a deadly crit. That's a crit. And then
Yeah, because it's only 9.
29. Of course, I rolled really good on the
It
other one.
rolled
That's
for
fine.
your torso each time because that's what it does. Well, it's what it's doing. Hold please, I need my crit table because my book just went away. Because that's what it does, apparently.
Oh, boo.
I will roll 2d6, and it's a 9, so it's only a a simple crit. Only a simple.
Okay, sure.
Because if it was 10, it'd be
Yeah,
complex.
I just gained 30 temp HP from that potion, so.
4. It is a sprained arm. The blow sprains your arm, making it difficult to maneuver. You take a -2 to actions that would take your arm.
Which arm?
Your left.
Of course, my sword arm. No,
Don't you dual wield though?
I mean, I can, yes, but that's my preferred arm. My favorite arm is my left arm.
So it will be.
It's one of those things where it's like, oh, my favorite.
So you take the 3 points of damage that goes through your armor.
Okay.
15. Does that go through your armor?
That does not go through my armor.
In that case, you take 11 points of damage that does go through your armor.
Okay, that's still. I'm again temp HP. I'm so glad I had a full moon potion on hand. Because I have yet to hit, and I still can't see it.
Nope.
I know what direction it was last in, though.
You do. You can try and roll that awareness again. The rolling awareness before you make your action, I am not giving you is not an extra action.
Okay. Oh well, I found you, motherfucker. Maybe.
You get a glimpse behind and to your left of a shadow and smoke moving through the air, more like a distortion than anything else.
I'm up in his business with my Yurden. We're gonna go because this thing.
I think we have some luck, some blessings that you could use.
Yeah.
I would be fine with that.
Would you be fine with me using some of that?
Totally be fine.
I want to make some fast strikes on this mofo, and I want one of them to be at its incorporeal face.
Oh, Billy.
Do I know if I need to use silver or steel with my Witcher training?
It doesn't matter. You know that.
It doesn't matter.
You would know that fire is your biggest friend at this point. Everything else is a non-issue.
Okay. Fire's my biggest friend. Well, spellcasting is not. I can do 2 actions. Wait, I take one more point for that last dodge. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go first for the stabbity stab or swamp hands. And then we're gonna try fire in the same area. Maybe fire first. Fire first. Yes, we're gonna go fire first. I'm gonna spend. You mind if I take like 3 points of luck?
Do it.
Okay.
You are by yourself with a demon.
I am by myself with the
who has the ability to do damage past armor. So you should definitely.
So I'm gonna use 3 points from chat, 2 points of my own, plus 5. Of course I crit failed. Of course. It's a 16. It's got negatives to dodge or block. It's got -5. Which maybe it'll fail. I don't know. Oh, okay. No. Fuck Igni. We're gonna go back to the sword. My bestie, my boo.
How many points of luck did you take? I'm sorry.
I took 3.
Three. I will note that even with a -5, that thing's running a +6. I'm just gonna note that one.
Yeah, I know.
16.
I know.
16.
16 with a -5. That's yeah. What am I gonna do? Oh, I'm taking off my stamina that I cast for the thing. Since I didn't think it was gonna succeed, so okay. Now I'm gonna stab it with some fast strikes, because fuck this guy. A special amount of a lot. I'm gonna go for the torso. Because of you, that's why.
Oh, that's right. I forgot something. Oh, I was being nice to you. Sorry, I had forgotten something important.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to be less happy for you in a minute.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, I was doing math wrong. 1. Oh, you do manage to stab it briefly. You will manage to stab it a second time. For a crit on the second one.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
She's gone for a hit. I think I was gonna hit. Okay. Nope, not that one. I'm sorry. Rolled the wrong one. This one and that one.
Oof. Lots of damage. Good job.
And then you need me to roll 2d6?
No, it can't be affected by crits.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
It's mostly incorporeal.
Okay.
You get the benefit of the extra damage, but it doesn't have any.
Okay, okay.
Of the status effects that go with the crits. Sorry. So yeah, that's a lot of damage. He's not happy about that.
Well, it's fine. I've given up on fire and I've opted for steel.
Cool. Yeah, because I had forgotten that I was doing math wrong.
That happens.
26.
I'll try to dodge it. I do.
And then the second attack is at 25. I mean, he's rolling a lot for these attacks.
He's not, and I appreciate that about him.
Cool. You don't get hit this round.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay. I still got a little bit of Yrden left in me. Okay. Awareness to see if I can find this.
You can try that.
Can't roll anything else. 24.
No, you cannot see it.
You know what? I think this is not a terrible tactic. Let's just, if I can't see it, I'm just gonna shoot fire in a random direction, and if I hit it, I'm gonna stab, and if I don't, I'll stab in a different direction. Oh, I should have done double attacks this last turn. I don't know why I didn't, honestly. That's fine. Well, I had it in sight. Oh well. Wasn't thinking. Okay, so Yrden. Or not Yrden, Igni.
Igni.
Just trace out that sign. Basic roll. Maybe I'll crit. Who knows? Maybe I'll crit fail. It's possible. I keep rolling 3s. It would be great if I
no.
didn't roll. No, you didn't. Alright, so, but he is maybe in that direction. I know that he moved, but I don't know that he moved. I didn't see him.
No, you have no idea where he is.
I'll just swing wildly. Fuck it. Fire, you failed me. Oop, nope, not that.
The bonus. So how's your stamina looking?
Better use it now than to die. I'm gonna burn all of it if I need to. Brenna's like, you spend it or you die. When you're by yourself, especially. So, but I'm at 31 because I had full stamina to start with. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I've not been putting a lot into my ignis because I haven't expected them to hit. So it hasn't been like 5 igni. It's been like, are you here? How about now? All right, so yeah, swing wildly in the same direction as my igni, because why not? Just why not? Just we're gonna eliminate all possibilities of them being in this specific area. Oh, yeah, yes, extra action. Steel sword. No, fuck it, random. Maybe we'll hit the head. The second one will be, fuck it, randoming it. Why not? Boom. Maybe I'll hit the head.
You will hit the first attack.
Okay.
And you will hit the second attack.
All right, locations. Is that the head? Oh,
No,
it's
it's
like.
wing.
Damn it! I was hoping that was like wingtail. Okay, whatever. Then 3. Torso. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So let's roll some damage with a steel. 19 and 16.
Oof, that's a lot of damage.
Yep.
Is it now my turn? I think it is now
It
my
is.
friend's
I
turn.
did, because I was like.
Cool.
Yeah.
2 attacks coming at
Cool.
you.
I will try to dodge. I'm gonna put my last luck into this dodge.
I want you to understand something right now. He
Yes.
is suffering a penalty from your Yrden.
Oh, I'm sure. Which is why I'm like, we gotta end this quick in Brenna's brain. I imagine that's how Brenna fights all fights. We gotta end this fast.
Particularly because your Yrden is about to run out.
It is about to run out, and then I'd have to recast it. Oh yeah, I know. I got it tallied right here. So, okay, dodge. Last 2 into this first dodge. Okay, hits but barely.
Yeah, no crit. You've avoided
Well-
crits.
Could I use a point of luck from the chat to make it even because it's a point away? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. That's all. I'll roll another
I
dodge.
usually do that outside of combat.
Okay, sure. And then I dodge the
You,
second one.
you dodge the second one. Like, because you're going to be able to, you're going to be allowed to, in a second here, use it for your attacks and actions. So, 14, does that get through your armor?
Does not.
Okay, so in that case, you're going to take 5 that does.
Cool. That goes to that temp HP from that full moon potion. Yay! Full moon potion. I'm so glad I brewed that. It didn't get used in the vivisection. Yay.
Well, I mean,
All
one
right.
of them did, but you had an extra.
Well, that was the swallow. I used both. I used 2 swallows.
Those, and yes, you didn't have the.
And I
yes.
saved the full moon because I didn't
did.
want to get poisoned. So, take a swig of milk for courage. Okay.
You're
Me?
searching in the dark right now,
All right. Awareness.
swinging randomly and occasionally feeling
Awareness.
the scratches
Probably
across
not.
your torso.
No idea.
Nope, not hitting that number. Sorry.
All right. I'm gonna swing in just two different directions, just random.
Mhm.
Just gonna guess because it's better to guess than to. We're gonna go like 45 degrees and then 90 degrees the other way. And just try to cover some bases because you never know. Oh, no, don't exit that tab. There you go. Extra action, no. Theoretically the torso. And theoretically the torso again.
Only one of those will.
Ooh.
No.
Mm.
Either way.
Mm-hmm. I need this to end very quickly, so I'm gonna just try to swing again in the directions because you need this to end very soon. Okay. Mathing my stamina. Fast strikes, extra action, yes. Steel sword. Torso.
Only one of those is gonna work.
Hope it's the crit.
First one. I've just
Okay.
been flipping them.
Yeah, that's fine.
But now it's its turn,
Okay.
and your Yrden has failed.
It has failed.
Hey, guess what that means?
It gets 5 back. Yeah.
First attack,
All right.
and second
Oh.
attack.
Okay. This is not ideal. All right. Let's see. Dodge, escape. I don't get hit on the first one.
You don't get hit on the first one. You just feel
Would
the
y'all mind
air
if I use
move
that
around you.
last 2 points of luck from the group pool?
I would mind if you didn't. You
Okay.
should definitely use it.
Okay. All right. The only difference of 9.
9. So a baby crit.
Baby crit. We'll take baby crit over not wanting it and having a deadly crit.
Yeah. So it is an 8, which means, it scratches through the back of your armor, and you can feel a flake come off, and one of the chain links kind of embeds in your wound.
Probably like a piece of its like of like the mesh or like a piece of her corsetry or something. 'cause
Yeah.
I got my armor's dwarven clothes.
Yeah,
so-
your recovery and critical healing are quartered.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, question.
yes.
What type of damage was this? Because my armor's been
Slashing.
reinforced now, and so I think okay.
And
What
so
was it reinforced against? Let me see.
it was
Oh, I have it here.
I don't remember. I know I gave it to you. But
I have it. I have it. Hold on. Resistance to slashing. Okay, that's good to know.
So
because I was like, wait, that's new.
You get 3 points
That
of
goes
damage through, and then only one of these, only one of these actual damage has gone through, so that's better.
Yes.
17.
Which is slashing.
Yes. So
it's halved.
Yeah.
Because I'm resistant.
Yeah. Does it go through?
So that doesn't go through then, no.
Okay. In that case, you will still take the 8 that does.
Okay, cool. Boop.
Are you okay for hit points?
I have.
You look like you're
moon.
bleeding significantly.
Yeah,
Or...
yeah, but I full mooned it, so I'm almost back to using my hit points. I'm very close to using my own hit points again.
You're looking like it's looking a little.
There's a lot of blood, but she doesn't feel awful yet.
Yeah,
is what the thing is. Step 1, Yrden. I'm gonna spend that stamina. I'm gonna have no stamina. I don't crit fail cast this. We'll see. Basic roll. I did. I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey.
If I had not said anything, it would have been fun.
You know what you do?
Yes.
You know what
do I
unfortunately
do?
happens?
What?
It's a magical fumble.
I've not encountered a magical fumble as a caster. I've rolled well
enough. This is one thing that
I imagine terrible things happen.
magical terrible things. Technically Yrden is which element?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Does it say on my thing? It's a sign. I have the PDF open too. One second. Yrden is mixed.
It's mixed. That's good. So you will take 9 points of damage as the chaos
points.
as the chaos that's coursing through your veins explodes and basically hurts you to a catastrophic effect.
All right.
And then magic sparks out of your body.
Oh, am I a bomb? Do I hurt this thing by hurting myself?
No.
Okay.
But you also you take 1 point of damage for every point you fumbled by, and then roll me a d4. Roll me a d4.
Whoops.
Gosh.
I dropped my pen on the
Oh my gosh.
4. I hope higher
frost. No, it doesn't. It just determines which element gets you screwed with you.
Okay.
Frost cackles and hardens around your body. You take 1 point of damage, and you are also frozen currently in the status effect.
And what does frozen do? Because I haven't dealt with ice elements really much.
Yes, it is a fun effect that is. I will give you the actual.
I know it's fun, but I don't know. I haven't had it happen in a long time. It's been a couple years since I've been a mage. And I only had one
you are
frost
literally frozen in a block of ice, but your whole body. You're not literally frozen in a block of ice, but your whole body is stiff and an icy glaze has formed over your clothes. Until you break the ice, which you have to spend an action to do, you have a -3 to your speed and a -1 to reflex.
oh no.
And it's a DC 16 physique check, which takes 1 action to do. Hi, you're frozen.
Okay, so I'm frozen. And I'm guessing the spell didn't go off at all.
The spell does not go off, and you take 9 points of damage from failing the spell.
Yes, from failing the spell. Wow, me. Okay.
It is. Are you going to try and take an extra action, because your only extra action would be to break the ice at this point?
I am.
On the plus side, Bryn has a lot of hit points because she's beefy. She has way more than Yanto. I mean, Yanto doesn't have a lot of hit points.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So physique, you said?
DC 16 physique, yes.
Let's hope it's a 16. It's not.
Nope.
Nope.
Hi.
I'm frozen. Hi. This is only -1 to reflex. That's fine.
Hi. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Here.
How
Sorry.
far away is everyone else?
Too far.
Too far.
Oh,
I mean, you're coming up on
I
her.
imagine they didn't stop traveling.
You didn't stop,
So-
and she kind of went off the road. She rode purposely away from you guys.
And then like
I'm about to
a
do
little
something. We'll find out what happens in a minute. Oh,
oh,
Okay.
the first attack is a 21,
21.
but you have a
Nice.
-1 to your reflex and a -3 to your speed.
Yeah, it only matters for my reflexes right now because I'm not running away yet. So I made it.
Mhm.
Woo!
But now for the second attack.
Now for the second attack.
How's that stamina looking for you, by the way?
It's getting pretty low. Let's see. Okay, so just a baby.
Just a baby. Literally,
I'm
actually,
at 20
just a baby.
stamina.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Just a baby. Literally just the baby crit first.
just a baby.
So it's
Just a baby.
so you're currently frozen. You've got a sprained arm. You've got an
do.
infection going on.
I do. Yes.
You also have another
Yes.
infection coming through
That's fine.
as another piece of your armor, which is getting chipped
Okay.
off into these
Yeah.
these slash wounds as they're kind of
Uh-huh.
like breaking through your armor and your chainmail and just kind of embedding like the damage from these claws. So first, the 16, does that go through your armor?
It's slashing, so no.
Cool. So then the 7 will.
Yes, it will. Okay. Cool. Cool. Wonderful. So, first of all, I have to break the frozen before I can attack, correct?
I mean, you would take a -3 to all of your actions.
Is it? I thought it was just a -1 to reflexes.
-1 to reflexes and -3 to speed, sorry.
-3 to speed. Yeah, because speed doesn't have to do with my actions. It's just my movement. So, okay. Where is this guy? It's gonna be a frozen, infected mess. I'm gonna make my awareness check first.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I'll make my awareness check.
It's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm. You see some glint, like the hint of movement behind your right
Yeah.
eye.
Fuck him. Fuck him and this frozen infection sprained arm demon fighting bullshit. I'm gonna go for him. I'm gonna do some stabs.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do some fast strikes. My Yrden's back up. No, it's not back up.
No, it's not,
I'm a
because you
Yer-
failed
I'm
your
a-
spellcasting.
I'm a Yrden first. Huh. Okay, here we go. There, that's fine. 5 Yrden.
Mm-hmm.
My stamina's getting real low. All right, now I'm going for him. I'm going for him.
Okay.
Gonna go.
Stop. Stop.
Oh!
Stop.
No, I'm not gonna Igni. I was like, I know where he is, so maybe I should Igni him. And I was like, no, because I suck. And I'm not amazing at spellcasting as I am at just beating the shit out of people. So we're gonna go with beating the shit out of demons. The incorporeal shit out of them. There's no more luck to be had. 21 and 25. Oh, actually, 20 and a 24. I didn't do my next one. Nope.
He dodges the first one.
Mm-hmm. Yes! I hit him on the second. Steel sword. 16 damage.
16? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
You're hitting something. You feel movement, but it's like sluggish and
Yeah.
tiring.
Can't do that
it
again,
feels like
so-
moving through claws, or through clouds, or heavy fog.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, I will tell, I'm sorry, I should inform you, I should have been more accurate and informed you, none of your status effects on your weapon have any.
No bleed. I figured. He's incorporeal, so I figured he couldn't bleed.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't been rolling for it.
I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so,
Yeah, I can't burn more stamina and keep going, so.
no, you can't. Hey, Ardzo,
Yes.
it's been real silent for a while now. I mean, the last thing you saw Yanto come back from the woods after he walked into the woods to lay the ashes of his spontaneously combusted lover to rest. And now you've been riding in this carriage, and well, you've been driving the coma carriage, and Yanto's been riding, and you saw Brenna ride off ahead of you. You also remember seeing Yanto come into camp with a big stick and swing at Brenna's head and be like, "Yeah, no, it's totally cool. This is fine."
Trying to murder you.
Sibling stuff. Hashtag sibling stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Hashtag-
didn't get anywhere near hitting her. I mean, it's pretty pathetic.
Really didn't. Difference of 19 was really, yeah.
And so Yanto's driving the carriage up.
Yanto's riding in the carriage that you're driving.
you're
Kadarn's driving the other carriage, and Kerwin's riding in it.
Or
actually, no, it's the reverse. It should be Kerwin's driving, and Kadarn was riding because he was studying for magic books earlier. I misspoke. That's me as the GM messing up.
Yanto, where did Brenda say she was going, and how long was she going to be gone? This seems.
Well, she just wanted to get away.
We wanted Yanto asked her a question. She was like, ugh! And then he said, "I have something to give you," and she said, "Later," and then ran away.
So you feel
Rode away.
Rode away.
You feel comfortable enough with me to have the conversation about not leaving and how everything I was doing wasn't beneficial for her. But then I changed my ways. It was good. But maybe that is a conversation you can have with Brenda.
Well, if anyone's going to have that with Brenna, it should be you. She don't listen to me. I told you that already.
Well, first off, don't doubt yourself. Second off, so far these talks have had a 100% changing rate. So that is pretty successful.
No, I make Brenna uncomfortable. When I talk to her, I make her uncomfortable. She's clearly in an emotional state, which means I'm the last person who should go talk to her. I mean, but I could do it. I mean, it would make her feel really bad, which, I suppose is fine.
You were good with talking with me. I listen. Do I not? I don't understand.
No, I just make her uncomfortable. But, I mean, I suppose it would be all right. I could go in there, make her feel really uncomfortable, feel violated. That'd be all right, but that'd be all right.
That seems a little much.
No, but that's what it's like. It's all right, though. I mean, I just have to, we're not running away from our problems anymore. So I could go and torment her a bit. It's all right, I think.
Do you think it's weird that she's gone this long? I don't know. I don't see her emotional, fairly.
Oh, yeah, no, something's wrong. She's emotional. That's a problem. But, I mean, she does wander off and do stuff all the time. I remember when she went gathering, what was it, firewood? She was gone for a bit.
Okay, well, I think we should, have a discussion about how we can speak to her to make her see what we see and the value of staying together. She is a witcher and as strong in her own right, but if she needs to connect with people, that is your forte, and if she needs to stop bleeding,
not good at connecting with people, obviously.
But you can be. Look at all the connections that you've had, and you've made houses appear out of nowhere because of something.
Yeah,
right?
but all those houses are burned to the ground now. You know what I mean? But anyway,
all of them.
Well, not all.
You are a successful business person, are you not?
No, I faked it. Actually, that was a lie.
Okay, but even being successful as a fake effort, you were still successful. Most people who try at business can't even succeed in the real, and you had the ability to make a fake thing and have that succeed. People can't make the real thing succeed sometimes.
Fake things succeed because you lie and you say you're successful when you're not. You know what I mean? Anyway,
then you have the tools. You have the tools then to make it succeed. In any case,
I used to, but I don't know more.
I don't think you're that.
Oh no, I don't. I think they've been. It's part of the process. I wouldn't worry about it so much. Anyway, yeah, she ran off. I don't know. What she's gonna do. She might go kill somebody or something. She's upset about something. It might have to do with her vampire boyfriend. I don't know. Uh, but
Isn't
I'd
she
say,
married?
yeah. She's cheating on her husband with a vampire. A greater vampire that's different. They're immortal. They can't be killed. And
Well, is that an upgrade then?
no, I think it's actually gonna be real bad.
It's a downgrade.
No, my demon friend told me that this our vampire verse is like super jealous and possessive. So, and also a sociopath and likes to kill people all the time. So I figure, I told Brenna this already, that the vampire's probably going to go and murder her entire family at some point in time, but she doesn't seem to be worried about it. So I think it's all right.
That is a lot.
But yeah, well, I mean, we just got, that's what it is. You could say, hey, your vampire boyfriend's probably, your husband's pretty possessive. Your vampire boyfriend's possessive, also a sociopath. That's you just cruising towards like a mass murder at Martina, but she didn't seem to think that. She wasn't particularly interested in what I had to say. So
That is a shame. I feel like she should have listened to what you had to say.
no, I actually don't think she's. I don't think she can.
Like
don't.
Magically?
Yeah, that's my guess. My guess is that it's set up so that she won't listen to me. I don't think it's. I don't
Like
think it's
under a spell?
Probably. I think we all are actually.
Well, not me.
No, I think you are as well. You just don't know it yet. I think we all are actually. Maybe it might not be directly on you, but like the whole group, we're all on it.
Can I roll something to see if I feel like under magical effects?
Sure, you can roll resist magic if you want to see if I will use resist magic to see if you're under a magical effect if you want, because that would be your defense against magic in many places. 21. You don't feel like you're under any magical effects.
I don't feel like I'm under any magical effects.
Yeah. Well, I just think it's a little bit bigger. Do you know what I mean? It's like a bit of a bigger situation.
Sniffing that stuff out, and I feel, pretty in control of my mechanisms.
For the moment.
Why do I ended the sentence, and then you add for the moment? Like I know in my body that I do not have any magical additions that I don't already know about.
Well, I was just magically compelled to try to kill my sister, so I mean, I figure it's probably gonna happen to you as well. Or I'll be magically compelled to try to kill you. I just, be aware.
Well, I guess. Thank you.
But again, you're immortal, so I don't think I'll be, I'm not gonna be able to kill you. But don't be surprised if I try.
But I don't know. I've never tried, so I don't know. Like, am I going to heal up, or am I just going to stay like a disembodied head? Inside of a jar that's going to talk. Yeah, I don't either. I'm not trying to risk it. That sounds unpleasant.
Yeah, well, but I mean, it's you just gotta know. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I just gotta say, probably each one of us is gonna die in a terrible way sometime in the near future.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna be first or last. I haven't figured that one out yet.
I mean, well, there are a couple of us here, so the odds are in the middle somewhere.
I don't think it's like that. It's not odds, because the odds are stacked, you know what I mean? So I figured I'll either go first or last.
But you have control over that, depending on the situation. Hold on, let me just call out to the woods and say, Brenna!
Can you roll me awareness as you call out, then?
Brenna's not being quiet at this moment in time.
No, you're not. You're also lighting
Fucking
things on
demons!
fire, and
she's definitely yelling at him.
The,
she doesn't yell often.
You can hear off in the distance, off the road from where you are, the sounds of ignition, like whoosh, like a fire catching and then stuttering out, and then
times.
couple times. Well, you only hear once, and then you hear Brenna's "fucking demons" shout. I think that's on point at this point.
Oh, you heard that? She's fucking demons now.
Oh.
No, this is you could distinctly hear this is the "fuck you, fucking demon." You know, the anger version, not
She
the.
has said "fuck you" a lot of times also to this thing. Fuck you in particular.
Oh.
Does that sound like? I don't know her well enough to know her love making sounds. I don't want to intrude if it is. Does she sound in peril or in the throes of passion?
No, it sounds like she's being murdered. I should probably go watch her die. We should go.
Whoa, my God! What?
We should go.
Watch her die. What is the matter with you, Yanto?
I can't stop her getting killed.
Sure you can.
Nah, I ain't got no skill. Come on, let's go.
You're good
Hey,
at
Kadan.
negotiating. Oh my God.
Kadan,
Where am I?
you are in the first carriage, and you've heard this conversation. You know this shout of maybe watch her die. That seems awkward. You can hear you can hear them call for you to say, "Hey,
Go watch her die.
Well, he didn't announce it so his dad could hear. He's talking to,
Oh, oh, okay, sure, yeah.
He's in this, he's talking to
Yeah.
He's right in the carriage. So he leans out, Kadan.
What's going on exactly? Can't I just read?
No, my sister's being attacked by demons. She's probably dying. Or she's killing him, I don't know. But my guess is that she's probably dying.
Or making
Where?
love.
Nah, she's being attacked by demons.
Or
probably.
making love to a demon.
She hates demons. She's been her disdain very.
Like,
Where?
Off in the woods somewhere. She
Not
ran off
far.
that way.
I run off that way.
Thank you,
he's-
Kadan.
He's running, so I guess we should do we leave? Let's just go, I guess.
Carowin will stay with the 2 carriages and the 4 horses."
Thanks, Dad.
Yanto, do you want to race?
Oh, I ain't running. I'll just go.
Okay, well I'm going to run fast, like a jog maybe. Depending how my lungs give,
Yanto doesn't have a lot. Yanto moves, he doesn't like stroll, but he walks quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll
Okay,
follow
so-
behind Kadarn.
Brisk walk.
So Yanto, you will not come in on this round.
Because she's like an hour away, right? Like she's
No,
pretty far
you
away.
guys have kept moving.
you guys have caught up
Oh.
You guys have caught up. That's the point.
because I
and she
went off
was-
and then stopped to sulk with my horse.
Yeah, and that's the point. And
Got
then
feelings.
the fight, and now, so Kadarn, you will get
Figured
there.
it'd take you a couple hours
Kadarn
to
and
catch
Ardzo, you will both get there at the bottom of this particular round. Hi, it's my friend's turn. My friend,
Oh, cool.
my friend.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and you don't have that real nice.
I have Yurden up.
No, you
'cause
don't.
I recast it. Yes, I did.
Yep.
I recast it on
yep.
the top of the round and then did one
Yep.
slash on him. I recast it. I got
Oh.
a 18 on my spellcasting.
Oh yes, that's right. Sorry,
It's
Yeah, you do-
-5 again.
It is -5 again.
And,
I spent that stamina.
Ardzo and Kadarn, you'll notice that because Yanto went off into the woods and he's come back, he no longer has a leather jacket, so he's just in like shirt and his double woven
woven
hosen,
pants.
double woven pants, little cap.
So first attack,
All right. Yep.
second attack.
Oh gosh. First attack I dodge.
Yes.
Mind if I use those 2
Do it.
points of luck
Do
that
it.
the chat gave us?
Do it.
Because they're really nice.
Do it.
Okay. 2. Hey, I'm keeping them baby crits. I'm
Yes.
You
keeping
are
them
keeping them
small,
baby crits.
Yes.
You are keeping them baby crits.
Because I'm not even gonna say it, but yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. That's only a 7-point
So-
difference.
So
that's
with a
baby,
4, with a 4,
On the
you are
baby
you have
crit.
your other arm is now sprained.
Oh,
It slashes in on the other arm and
Yeah.
like pulls against it, so you are now -2 actions. You're -2 to whichever arm you choose
whichever
to attack.
arm doesn't matter now.
Doesn't matter.
Cool. Wonderful.
And you're going to you take the 3 damage that goes through armor.
Okay. Yep.
Does the 23 go through your armor?
In half?
With it halved, no.
With it halved, no. Well, in that
not.
case,
Yes.
you take 3 that does go through your armor.
Cool. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And Kadern, this is what you see when you come running in.
There's a lot of blood. That's
Yeah.
definitely Brenna's, just because you're very familiar with her blood now. Just splattered all around like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Yanta just wants to get to the point that he can actually just see.
That'll be
the
at
murder.
the end of the next round. That will be you.
Yeah.
Like not in range to do anything, but he just wants to be able to like crest so he can see what's
So
happening.
as you crest,
I'm very thankful that I had a full moon potion, or I'd be dead. Right by now.
you see massive amounts of blood. Brenna's armor is raked with claw marks. Pieces of it are broken off.
Her arms look sprained. A few are stuck into her, causing infection. Yeah.
It's bad.
And I'm frozen.
And she's frozen. You have this sheen of ice upon her because
do.
she's status effect frozen. But you also
I look
do
real bad.
not see anything. You cannot see anything that's attacking her. You can't see anything that just caused this rake of damage across her torso. But it's Brenna's turn, so hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to see it. I'm gonna try to see this motherfucker. 18,
No.
probably not. No. Do I see them approaching in the distance?
Yeah, well, you can see Kadern and
Kadern and Ardzo coming up.
yeah.
She'll just yell. I still don't want to be with anybody, do I?
No, not for another hour.
Like, it's a fucking him, demon incorporeal. Stay away. Blood. My speed's real slow, so I can't go particularly far. Oh, it needs to die though. If you have a fireball or something, that'd be great. That's what she's gonna say. I'm so concerned.
Darren has fire.
Yeah.
It's your turn. What action are
I'm
you
just
taking?
I'm just saying that as I still
Yeah.
like eke away from them with my reduced speed. Since I don't know where it is, I'm just gonna swing in random directions again, because this thing. I don't know where it is. Why would I waste the stamina trying to de-ice myself when I could swing at it randomly, haphazardly, as I slowly move away? No, this is not an extra action. Torso. Yep. Oh shit! Nope, I need to redo that. Okay, because I'm at minuses. Sorry. No. That. Minus that. That. Minus that. Yes. Swing. Random. 45 degrees this way. 60 degrees, 62 degrees that way.
Nope.
Nope.
And no. I made it
Well.
roll for both of them this time, just because I was feeling nice.
Because you're feeling nice. Cool. I could.
By the way, Bailey and Simon, this is it at -5. It's rolling at
Yes,
plus 21
yes.
at -5 because
Yes,
of the
it
Yurden.
is.
Just
Yes.
know it.
Okay, so there is a Yurden.
There is
Yes.
a Yurden, yes. No, yeah, that was the first thing I did was cast Yurden. I also crit fumbled it once, but it's back up again.
Quick question though, do we see the Yurden?
Yeah.
Like when you're making your random attacks, you're making random attacks, but like
Within
in
my
a
Yurden. Yeah.
okay.
Spinning around, because the thing wants to eat me, so it's staying in reach-ish.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know, fuck it. I have a limited number of health and a limited number of stamina. Why de-ice myself? Or try fire, which is even less successful. I'm just gonna swing twice more randomly. I could get lucky. She's getting desperate. It's fine. Yep. Cause why not? I guess I could get on Confidant and just fucking book it. Next round. Torso. Yeah. Cause I don't get Confidant involved. Oh wait, no. Yes. That. Minus that. Yeah, that. Minus that. And go. Random. No.
I've rolled for both of them just to make you feel better.
Yeah, he could have rolled that one. We don't know. That's my turn.
Kadarin, you're the first person to break the tree line. You see that she's swinging wildly. She's kind of centered the Yurden on herself at this moment, so you can kind of see the area around. But you see nothing. There's nothing she's hitting. There's nothing.
I did
there.
yell women incorporeal. That's it. That's all
Yeah. But I.
You
and
could,
if you had a fireball, that'd be great.
you could have you could roll
Just fireball me.
to know what she's talking about. You could roll education
Sure.
or monster lore if you have it, but
I have some monster lore.
you have no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, she's just hitting. I know it's invisible though. Like I know clearly that there's something invisible.
Yep.
I do look beat to shit. And I was like, fire's cool. I mean, do what you want, but
All right.
fireball me. Do it.
How far away? How far away am I from Brenna? And then how far away are Yonto and Arzo from me?
Well, Arzo is right behind you. Yanto is around behind you, and Yanto's speed, he's like, what, 10 meters? What is your run at, certainly, Yanto?
My run's 21, but I'm not running. I think I'm just doing a move. Which is what?
Your speed.
My speed, 7.
Yeah, but you're also taking the action as a move, so it's like he's like 14 meters behind you, let's say.
And how many meters am I from Brenna?
Let's keep a nice round 14. I like nice round numbers.
So 14 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
I will turn to Yanto and Arzo and say, "Get back."
And Yanto goes, I think I'm supposed to watch it though.
Get back. Shit. I just need to check. Wow, numbers in my head. 2 seconds.
14 and 14 is 28.
Yeah, no, I know. What's 28 plus 14? Yeah. All right, 42.
The meaning of life.
Get my position with that fire orbital strike and do it.
Get back put the same distance between you two and me right now as I have with Brenna. Now. And I will run to Brenna. My run is 15, so I can catch up to Brenna, but I think that's my whole turn.
You can spend stamina.
You can spend 3 stamina to take an extra action.
Do it.
Not
have
really, because I'm going to kill everyone if I do that.
I
Um,
got 1 round left in me. Like,
In that case,
no,
Arzo.
you I'm okay. It's so can I like radiant action?
basically, can Arzo like move back before he does a thing?
Because I want to make sure that they are once they are 40 meters away from me and Brenna, I'm burning the whole place down.
I will.
Because
I will
Kadarn
let
did
you.
get the run first, so he should be a little bit ahead.
You did. That's why it's Arzo's turn now. So, Arzo, what are you doing? You see Brenna's beat to shit. She's bleeding profusely. She shouts, asking for a fireball upon her. You hear Kadarn say, "Run and get back," and then run forward. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run backwards because I feel like he doesn't dish out orders often. So the value of this order holds a little more pull. Like, oh, okay. Yanto, let's Oh, what you go? Yanto.
You're gonna have to pass by Yanto if you're moving back. Because he was behind you, right? So Yanto
Were
is
you
like
jogging or walking?
walking.
Okay.
So you were running, you two were running, he was walking. And so you are like 14 meters ahead of him. So if you come backwards, you would
You just had to move 14 meters back, though, right? So.
So he's,
no,
he's
it's
going
40
to.
total. So like we need like multiple rounds to get out.
Unless you cast Soul from.
Um. Uh. Can
No,
I...
because you just need to be 14 away from
14.
your current position.
Yeah, so back where Yanto is. You just have to get even with Yanto.
All right, I'm gonna go to Yanto and then like put my hand on his chest. Like, let us stay here. And I will. I guess if I have to, like, if we're running in opposite directions, I do want to stop him from going further.
Can we see what's happening?
You can see them moving. You know, you're not there yet, but you can see it. It's not that far.
So you can, I can see what's happening there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can see that your sister looks like shit, and there's nothing there.
Nukas, Kadan!
As long as I can see it, then I think that will be what is required.
And then that's it.
Oh, so it's my turn again.
Well,
Oh, no.
Kadan asked if he could hold that.
Oh, could
hold
hold
that
his action. He was holding his
Yeah.
action until they
till
moved.
till Ardza went.
'Cause
Nukas,
they-
Kadan!
So, staff in hand, I'm going to cast Malgar's Fire.
Spell. If it works.
So,
I hope it works.
well, the thing is, yeah.
If it doesn't
I'm gonna.
work, we at least tried.
I'm putting all of my luck in it because I don't know what's going on, and Brenna's dying.
She doesn't look. This is possibly the worst you've seen her.
Except when she almost got her eye taken out.
A very
It's-
shitty
it's
26.
up
Hey, you
there.
didn't fumble. Somebody's already done
Did it?
that.
No.
Yeah, that was me.
So what's going to happen is for the next. Oops, it's not a D. For the next 9 rounds.
Oh god, you're gonna burn the forest down.
Yeah, balls of fire are raining from the sky. Anyone except me, and you'll see why I ran up to Brenna, in the area has a 75% chance of being struck by a ball of fire.
Mm-hmm.
If they miss this roll, so if they get caught by the ball, they must defend at a DC equal to your spellcasting check, 26, or take 4d6 damage to a random location and have a 75% chance of being ignited. And I don't need to maintain the spell.
Beautiful.
So the reason I got to Brenna is that I will shield Brenna from the fire, knowing that the spell cannot hit me.
What does it look like as you try and run up
Aw.
and shield Brenna from the fire as, you know, it begins to rain down on this woodland in the middle of nowhere between Belhaven and Egan?
I mean, if we go full visual,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kadern is running with his staff in his hand after telling Ardzo and Yonto to stay back. And he begins casting as he's running with like one hand just catching on fire. As he's sprinting, some of his boot prints actually just sear
Nice.
the grass. And the sky above, was it overcast? Was it clear?
Clear.
Because it's now overcast. It is now red. There's just
Nice.
these red, like dark red clouds, like a volcano just erupted nearby. And just like a volcano erupted nearby, there are now giant balls of fire falling down
Goodness
from the sky as I
gracious,
reach
great balls of fire.
Brenna and I just sort of shield her with my body.
And Yanto watches, doesn't like take a defensive stance or anything like that. It just sort of witnesses what happens.
And that's where we're gonna take the break for the
Oh.
evening, everybody. We'll see what happens when we come back. Stretch, refresh, bio, and we'll see what happens. As now the entire sky is on fire.
Woo.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We hope you're refreshed, stretched, and ready for this final moment as Kadarn, seeing the raked and scratched and bleeding figure of Brenna, calls down fire from above. I need you to roll 2 D100s. Darren.
66 and 67.
Cool. Let us see. What's your spell casting?
26, I think.
Earlier was a 26.
Ooh! Nice.
One of these fireballs will actually hit and illuminate this tall, and by tall I mean very tall, 3 meters tall, elongated, emaciated, darkened figure with long talons that have an extra hinged claw. You see the head just kind of looks like a point comes forward. There are voids where eyes should be. You look into what should be a mouth, and there all you can see is the backwash of the fire falling behind it. It will get struck and be hit. So go ahead and...
Cool. By the way, does this count as a baby crit? Because he is, or it is 7 less than me.
No, because it doesn't have a corporeal body, so it cannot take the effects of crits. It takes the damage of crits, but
it takes, okay.
So it'll take the damage from the baby crit, but no
it'll
effects.
it'll take the 3 damage from the baby crit through armor.
Yeah, but it doesn't, that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, well, it was just in case.
It takes the damage, but it doesn't have any of the other effects, so I've been keeping track of that.
Oh, piece.
Oh, yeah.
So it takes 13 fire damage on a random location, which will be the
Torso.
torso. Standard damage. It takes 13 on the torso, and was my second roll to see if it ignited?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is ignited. Nice.
It's on fire.
It's more that the area around it is on fire, so you can see it.
Nice.
It's not that it's on fire. Well, it kind of is on fire, but it doesn't really...
Yeah. It's on fire as much as a nightmare can be.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, no, but it takes the damage from being on fire.
It takes the damage from being on fire, but it's not looking like it's on fire.
Yeah.
It just, you can see around it now. You can see it.
And it doesn't have armor. So 5, 10.
It is
15.
incorporeal.
Yeah, no, I know, 15. So it takes 30 extra fire damage from being on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice.
Because that's what you get when you're on fire without an armor. 30 per turn.
That's rough, buddy.
So you see this thing now, Ardzo, Yanto. It's huge. It's nightmarish, literally. And it's its turn.
So we got like 48 points of damage. Nice. That's brutal.
Yep. Yeah, it is. That is not making
not
it happy. But you
No.
want to know who it really isn't happy with now?
Kadarn?
Yee.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh.
Kadarn.
Yee.
Was that like a one-time fireball thing, or they continue?
Oh,
No,
no,
it's
no. It
continuous.
lasts for 9 rounds.
Yeah.
That's foolish.
It's also
9
lighting.
rounds of fireball.
The
Yeah, it's
forest
okay.
is on fire.
It's also you're going to
gonna
have a
have to
smaller
leave.
problem in a moment.
It's called forest fires. Smokey the bear would be very disappointed in us.
Yep.
Well, Smokey the Bear isn't here.
It's also summer.
Nor is Smokey the Bear fighting a demon.
Hey, Kadarn,
Yes. So,
you can attempt to
it's straight-
dodge.
well, they're going to be dodges.
Mm-hmm.
So my first is a complete and utter failure.
And that's a deadly crit.
Deadly.
Excuse
Yeah.
me, please. I need to roll for that deadly crit.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
The other one's not
not
a
a
deadly
deadly,
crit,
though.
but it's
No.
just a complex crit.
Oh my god, Kadarn. Did this help?
Oh, you got so fucking lucky for that first crit.
Wow.
Fuck
Well,
you.
first
you
of
got
all, I'm
lucky.
gonna take the like through armor. What is it? It's I take
10.
15 through my armor.
No, you take
Okay.
10. You take 10 points of
Well-
damage.
10 for
Total.
the first, but 5 for the second.
Yes. I'm
Through
going
my
to.
armor.
15.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry, it's just I wanted to get rid of those right away because it's
Yeah.
through armor.
Because it's
Before you
through
did
armor.
any extra math, yeah.
And this claw comes down, and as you're trying to body shield Brenna, it just rakes which one? Your left or your right leg off? Your choice.
Oh,
It's going to be my left leg.
Your quarter, your speed, dodge, escape, and athletics. And you're bleeding.
Off, like leg off.
Yeah,
Mhm.
dismembered.
Yeah, I no longer have that leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it just below the knee just to make it.
easy. Yeah.
So my
Dramatic.
speed is now 1.
Oh no.
And
And
these-
Yanto watches this knowing that this is what is supposed to happen.
This is and then the second one for the non-deadly crit is a 4. And as the second claw comes across your torso, it just scrapes across with portions of your armor, and you feel the indentations, kind of that dirty bits of mud and dust that have gotten into your armor on this, week of camping at this point, have kind of embedded, and you're
Oh,
now suffering from an
got-
infection.
We both have infections. Yay.
Okay.
Oh no, excuse me, it's a sprained arm. Sorry, it's a sprained. No,
Oh,
it's no.
infection?
No, I did wrong. I had the wrong. I had 4, not the wrong number. It's a fractured arm. You fracture one of your arms. Which one do you want to have this time? Fracture.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be the same.
The same broken arm again.
Yeah, like I'm starting to heal and it breaks again.
Yeah.
That
Oof.
makes sense, and it's because
Yeah.
of the weekend. And you just so it's again. So it's that same
Minus
-3
3 to
to
actions. Yeah. I was getting healed.
Sorry.
Um,
On more than one level.
Brenna, you just
This-
watched Kadarin is I have a question. Oh, sorry, wait. Kadarin, I need you to roll me a stun save.
Yes.
I keep forgetting about
No.
that with deadly crits.
Why are you so
Oh.
happy, Prax? Why are you so happy?
My players asked for more combat and I gave it to them.
Well, I was not one of those people.
Sure, I succeed.
good.
Who are those players?
There's almost no chance I fail my stun saves, so
Cool. That's you could. But you're now Brenna, you see this terrifying visage
I
now.
see it now. It's on fire. Like
Yep.
a beacon in the night.
And you see it rip the leg off of Kadarin.
Oh, that makes me angry.
Mhm.
I had a lot of feelings today.
That's like 2 whole feelings now, right?
And I know.
Right? It was like
On
guilt
top
and
of
now
other
anger.
feelings.
That's 2.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
There's like 3 actually, but we're gonna.
The
We're
third
gonna-
one is horny.
The third one is grumpy, irritated.
Well,
yeah.
then there's 4.
I imagine when his leg goes, because he was shielding me, his weight kind of falls on me a little bit. So, but you know what this fucker ain't expecting? The old stab out from underneath Kadarin like a turtle shell. I bet you that's what he's not expecting. With my with my poor sprained arms. Maybe with all this heat in the area though, I'll be not frozen soon. Yeah. Fuck you, motherfucker. That's my war cry.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh damn it! I clicked the wrong thing. No. Yes. That. Minus that. That. Minus that. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Be great if I could roll above a 5.
Bless you. Is that sneeze?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay, so the first attack,
Mhm.
nope.
Yep.
Second
Ugh.
attack, nope.
You know what?
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
You know what you were thinking. Don't do it.
Doing what?
Save that stamina. Save.
Why would I save the stamina when he's so visible and so on fire?
Defense? How much stamina do you have?
I've got 9. Worst case scenario, I fall unconscious in a burning field, you know? And get eaten by a him. That's the worst case scenario. Look. He's so visible right now. That's what I'm saying. I guess I could try to shake off the frozen. I could try to shake off the frozen. It's only a -1. And he's dodging by like a lot more than that.
It's true.
I can't roll above a 5.
It's true.
Next actions have a minus.
I'm just realizing that my
Yes.
all of my left side, all the left side of my body is broken.
Yes.
The only thing I need more is like to get like something that happens
your
in
left.
the
Don't say
face
that.
area.
Don't say that.
Don't.
Don't say it.
Look,
I know what that's like. Don't say it.
look.
Don't
Yanto's
do
already
it.
giving you all bad rolls.
Again for
I'm just
me.
saying.
Fuck it. Yeah, we gotta try to stab it. It's gotta. I mean, he's really on fire, which is a benefit.
Oh yeah, by the way, you are bleeding, which means you're suffering from the bleeding damage too. Darren.
Kadarn, yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be 2 damage at the start of my turn.
I know.
Fuck it. Yeah, let's go. Stab again.
Also, if anyone like within miles are interested, like the forest's on fire.
Oh, it's going a lot. The forest will have its action after Yanto.
It's
boy.
action. Excuse me. It's action.
It's like fire attack action. I think.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, demon. Hopefully you don't crit on the first one. You don't. Okay. All right.
Okay.
The right limb. Whatever. It's fine. It's damage.
You didn't roll the damage. You just rolled target location.
No, it's damage. I'm just happy that it's
Yeah.
damage because
It does. You are doing damage.
hits.
It does hit.
There we go.
You are. It looks very.
Very bad.
I mean, it's on fire.
Yeah. Cool. That's me, because I'm underneath a left-hand side crumpled guy.
Yep.
And the area's on fire, and I'm also not amazing. So there, that's me.
Yep. Kadarn.
Yeah. So that thing is still visible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, he tasted the fire. He's gonna taste the lightning. So I'm gonna use Alzor's Thunder. To go pew pew. For a 22, can he dodge a 22? Probably.
Yes.
Ugh.
It's still on fire, but he's moving smoke and
Yeah.
drifting around.
Does he get no anti-stealth benefits for being on fire?
Mm-hmm. He has
Okay.
the
And the Yurden?
He's just super good.
Yeah, but he'd still be at 22.
Okay.
It would be at 22.
Yeah.
Which is
Which
defense.
defender? Yeah.
Ty goes to
But
the
do we
defender.
have a point of luck in the pool?
No.
Nothing.
God damn it.
Nope.
I was gonna ask. I am taking 2 damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna use my stamina.
We're like, cool.
What is it? It's 3 points of stamina.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. To take a recovery action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to spend 2 points of stamina, so spend 3 points of stamina to regain back your recovery.
Look,
Arzo.
it's not a whole lot, but it's gonna keep me
something?
on my feet for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arzo. What you doing? You see everything on fire, and you see the limb torn off of Cadarn, and you see him bleeding. Still.
In the middle of the field of fire.
Yeah, it's kind of really it's cinematic
It is.
for Yanto.
So Arzo's gonna look over to Yanto and say, well, let's test out how far this immortality thing goes. And he's going to run through the field of fire like an idiot.
Gonna run.
Run through the burning field of fire.
And do a Dukes of Hazzard
Gonna
slide.
punch.
And try to get
to a
to
demon.
Cadarn.
Both of them are looking real
because
bad.
of your speed, you can do this. But that'll take your entire round. Unless you spend 3 stamina to take an extra action.
Yeah, let me do that.
And
typically
you're going to
spend-
have to roll the D100 to see if you get because I'm going to say you have to roll D100s to see if you get hit, because you're not trying to dodge anything, you're just running straight through. Right? In that case, it's just luck whether you get hit or not.
what do you want first?
Roll the roll 2 D100s to see if you get hit on your run through. 24, yes. And a 16, yes. You will get hit by 2 balls of fire.
Well, isn't it hit and then
Isn't
on
it just
fire?
one? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because he's running through, so that's my point. You had a 75% chance to get hit by each ball. He ran multiple times. I'm saying he's had the opportunity to get hit twice, because he's not
okay.
actively dodging, right? He's not taking a dodge attack. He's trying to just run across a plane where there are random things that are going to be hitting. Be the same thing if he was running through a volley of arrows or something, and not paying attention. So he gets hit twice. Now the question is, you're only going to have to roll once to see if you catch on fire.
What's that roll?
A D100.
Another
It's the same
D100.
75. Yeah.
You want to roll high.
Oh,
No,
That's-
you are on fire.
You are balling in Call of Cthulhu today, my sir, is what I will say.
So this is what you get for the fireballs.
17 damage, 15 damage.
It is on a random body part, so let me just roll for each. The first one gets your right leg. The second one gets your left leg.
So they're both.
Sorry.
So they're.
You're running through, and you just imagine you just step in like the fireballs as you run through.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they
one's,
just
like,
kind
on
of
the
hit
ground,
you.
Yeah.
But the damage is halved, so it's
which is
like
great.
8
Yes.
for the first one, 7 for the second.
Which,
okay.
if you have armor,
I
Unless
have
fire goes
dwarven cloak all over this place.
So
Then
you
you're-
take
you're good.
nothing.
you're
You don't
good.
take any damage.
But you are on
However,
fire.
You're on
I'm
fire.
on fire.
and the fire, since you're wearing an armor, the fire only deals 1 point of reliability damage to each body part that is on fire per turn until your armor's done.
At the moment is both your legs.
Yeah, except it's dwarven cloaks. You've got like 16 turns.
So you're
I'm just
on
excited for him to take more fire damage at the time.
fire, but you're not hurt. And now,
your armor's on fire.
now you have
Yeah.
gotten to.
Your boots are on fire. You're like,
Yeah.
like the edge of your cloak is like, whoosh.
The 17
Look like
damage
you
was
look
the
like a
total?
Batman villain.
No,
Which
Uh,
you don't take any
no
damage.
damage. Okay, but I am on. Okay,
But your
yeah.
armor takes the damage.
No, the
Yeah.
17 damage. The 17 damage. Yeah, because it doesn't go through. Because the 6 and the 8, or the 7 and the 8 don't go through on either leg.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Now you are there, Ardzo. What are you gonna do?
Healing hands some critical away.
Stop
Which
the bleed.
one? Whose?
The dismembered leg, number
Yeah,
one.
that's a good call. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to Lego that back together, just pop and snap.
Or a little bit of more like a tourniquet, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
More like-
because it's still in combat. You can't just stick that back on. It's been
And
fully
it's-
dismembered.
Yeah, so we're looking at a
And the
prosthetic.
prosthetic.
But you can, yeah, you can stabilize it so I stop bleeding.
Yeah,
Yes.
little tourniquet.
Let me step one, stabilize tourniquet on the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Healing hands roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pump 3 luck into this.
Good call.
Okay.
Good call. It's a deadly crit.
Yeah.
Oof, there you go. You are now stabilized, sir. You're no longer bleeding.
Good.
And now that means that you are down to your you quarter your speed, dodge, escape, and athletics.
They're still quartered because of the original.
Yeah, but you're no longer bleeding.
Mm-hmm. Which is great.
But when you hear him like working on your leg, damn it.
I think that cauterization might be happening.
Well, also, yeah, if you're on fire, just put your hand on my bleeding stump.
Your
Like,
what's his legs?
Just touch
Like,
the cloak.
I'm
The
gonna
cloak to
want to
the stump.
die, but
Oh yeah. Speaking of, Kadarn, I need you to roll me a stun save, please.
I'm good.
You're fine. Yanto, you just watched Ardzo run through a burning field of fire and get caught on fire twice, and still be walking around and to treat the dismembered leg.
I see my sister just cut up,
Mhm.
stabbed, bleeding everywhere
Mm-hmm.
against a backdrop of fire. I see Kadarn's leg just be dismembered, him falter. I see Ardzo run through fire, catch on fire, be hit by fireballs, going. I see good people suffering. And I see a huge, massive creature. And I witness it.
Cool. Do you take any action?
No, there's nothing I can do. I watch it. I'm not running away from my problems. I'm facing them. So I watch good people be tortured and die. Perhaps maybe they won't die, but they will eventually, I suppose.
And it won't be a pleasant experience regardless.
Yeah, no, it'll this will be just this. I just watch their suffering.
Mm-hmm. It is now the landscape's turn.
Yes. I hope the landscape doesn't like demons, is what I'm gonna say.
Well, fire erupts and has started to spread in every cardinal direction around you.
Uh-huh. Is that the chances to see if the forest would catch on fire?
Mhm.
Or yeah. Only one of them didn't. One of them was like, I'm a dud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yanto,
Yes.
you see the trees near you start to grow up and the fire is spread quickly. There's a lot of mast. It's also summer now, so it's dry and it's hot. There hasn't been rain in a couple days. The forest is on fire and it's spreading quickly at speed. It's about to come to you, by the way. You know that it'll be here next round. You'll probably have to do something about that, or not. Your choice. So that's the fire's turn, or the landscape's turn. It's now the hymn's turn. It takes another 30 damage for being on fire, but it's really not happy and looking a little.
Oh no, wait! It also needs to roll that 75% to see if another fireball
Another one
hits
hits
him.
it.
Yep, that's what I was getting there.
Okay, sorry, I was a little,
Preemptive. It's fine. 31. Another fireball will hit it.
Yes.
Can it try to dodge the 26?
Can it try and dodge the 26? No, it does
Nope.
not. It will take the damage.
Yes, I'll roll the target location right away. It's going to be in its head.
Yes! Oh!
So
I hope
times
it's just
3 what I'm
fucking-
rolling, 36 damage because I roll like shit on enemies.
Yeah, but 36 to that is still good.
Yeah, it just took 66 this turn.
It did. It just took 66 this turn. And math is unfortunately in its favor at the moment. Barely, but it currently is in its favor. So it still stands and is annoyed, and Brenna's tried to stab it again.
Yeah,
So it's
I did.
you were its target.
I was.
Sorry, I have to
No.
adjust for a thing. There you go. Oof.
I'll dodge that. Well, I can try to dodge that. I won't make any promises, honestly.
It's a 13 you need to dodge.
I do.
And the second attack,
I do.
it's now your
Just
turn,
roll on
Brenna.
the ground. Away.
It was
It's
much
still on
slower in
fire.
its attacks this time.
Oh, good. Good.
It's
Stab.
sluggish. It's on fire.
Stab.
It's really not looking good.
I can't put it
Well,
more
I mean,
on
it
fire.
can because it's on the giant flaming
Yeah,
darkness.
I can't put it more on fire. I must stab the darkness. Stab the flaming darkness. Steel sword. Torso, I'm not ballsy enough to turn for the head right now with all my injuries. Those aren't bad.
You'll hit on the first attack.
Oh,
You will
the
not hit
second.
on the second attack.
Maybe
Roll
this,
the
maybe the first
damage.
is all we need. I don't know.
On the first.
13.
How do you kill this thing?
Ah! Okay, I think Brenna's just tired and done with everything and still wants to flee from everything. But again, I feel like her bloodthirstiness overrides a lot of things. And this thing, she was up for its non-corporeal blood. I think she just comes out from under her Kadern shield and just twists like sword straight with both hands this time straight up into its chestal void area and just twists and then shoves it down into the fire where it can burn some more.
It is now dead, but the surrounding landscape is on fire,
Yeah, and, now,
fire
and then
still
for
rains
my
from the
bonus
sky.
action, I'm just spend so much stamina.
Um,
I'm gonna grab Confidant and get on him.
Well, yeah, because Confidant is a war-trained horse, so he isn't running from the fire.
He's not
yet.
running. He's probably real
Really-
freaked out, but
Yeah, but he's not
That's
running
why-
yet.
that's why my first order is to get my bloody.
um,
Out.
I'll turn to Arzo. Meet me in the carriage. And I'm gonna teleport
You
to the
got
carriage.
one leg. Oh, okay.
Teleport to the carriage.
I need you to roll that spell casting.
And that is why I
Is that why you
needed-
did your recovery action?
Yes, because now if I fumble, I still have the stamina. It's just I will appear in the carriage and fall unconscious.
Okay, you
I'm
good.
good.
You appear in the carriage.
Meet me at the carriage.
Arzo, the countryside is on fire.
And when I got on Confidant, we're just riding away because I
Okay.
still want to avoid people. So I'm not.
Actually, no, you wouldn't be wanting to avoid people anymore because it's dead.
Oh, because it's dead. Okay, then can I be like, Arzo, get on?
Mhm.
Crap, Yonto
Oh.
on the way.
Deirdre, could I have done something?
What would you want to have done?
Well, just before teleporting, I mean, at worst, I'll burn the stamina if need be. But it's... What does a dead him look like?
There is a corporeal body.
So it's physical?
Yes, there are. Well,
No,
it starts to
no.
crystallize and like
I
a
think-
geoid, and then
Just
start to
grab the-
crumble.
just
I would
grab-
grab like the foot,
Mhm.
the ankle, and teleport with it because it's
Yeah.
not a person.
Yes.
The corpse.
The corpse.
Roll me a
Monster
d10.
part. Oh, see what you get.
No, Simon, roll me a d10.
6.
Okay, cool. You're gonna get 2/3 of it. You're not getting the whole thing.
Cool.
Okay, I just like tore.
Well, I mean, it's also it's not a person, so you can, but it's also 3 meters tall, right?
Yeah.
So
Can I get you said a third?
2/3. You'll get 6 feet.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with like 6 feet from the top of the head down.
Okay.
You're up like one of its freaky.
Well, it's just for like,
Yeah.
you know, I am now able to make trophies, and I would
Trophies?
rather
Yeah,
we
you want the
have
head.
like a claw instead of
Ooh,
a
or
foot.
claw. Yeah. That's true.
Yep. Ardzo, what are you doing as you see Brenna's riding up to grab you to pull you onto
Yeah.
Confidant, and the land is on fire, and you're on fire.
Put yourself out and get on the horse.
So, but the fireballs are done coming down.
No,
No.
they're still
No,
coming.
they
Which
keep
is why
coming.
we gotta go.
Okay,
I would've
They're gonna
just
keep coming
grabbed
for
you.
another like what 7
No,
rounds?
I'm gonna.
But I don't
pat
think
my
I
legs
could have
down.
just grabbed you with my.
I'm gonna pat my legs down real
Yeah.
good, like do that thing where you're kind of scratching the side of your leg and walking at the same time, so it looks real awkward, but it's patting his legs, and then it's jumping and trying to.
Yep.
Get
It will
on
take.
Confidant.
You can put yourself out in an action.
Yeah.
You can do that, and then you can still ride. You can still move to the horse and ride.
Okay.
I need one of you to roll me a D100.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is it for all of us or just one person to take a hit? I don't want to roll for all of us because I'm gonna do real bad.
Well, you're all on the horse
Oh.
together.
I'll roll it.
I'm only asking for one this time.
Here we hit.
I will say that you and Ardzo will take the brunt of this. It does not hit Confidant because Confidant is perfect.
We are on technically higher. We're on top of Confidant.
And it kind of glances across you. It will not cause you to catch on fire, but you will take another
Okay.
5d6.
Huh. I might fall unconscious.
Roll for that, Simon. Please.
Roll like you have been. Please.
Well, first of all, it's going to be on your left leg.
No. Yeah, it's just I already said where it was gonna. It's not gonna be targeted.
Okay. Sorry. 60. Because
I'm
of
up.
course. I'm on high.
Oh, technically, I think because I just got my armor repaired, unless it specifically hit my torso, I'm okay.
Yeah, it didn't hit your torso. I will say it.
I'm good.
You're just generally hit.
We're just. Ugh.
Yeah,
So
a
Ardzo and I are
glancing
okay.
blow.
Yeah.
Yanto. Hi. It getting real hot.
Okay. I'll just walk out.
You're walking?
Yeah.
As you ride up to him, you will see that he's just walking.
Can I
Just
just
walk it out.
do that thing where, like, I just grab the back of his shirt, pull him onto the horse?
There's 3 people on Confidant.
He's a war horsey.
He's a
big
war
and strong.
horse, and-
it's not for a long distance. It's,
I mean, but he was walking out.
you're too slow. I don't know what's wrong with you, but Brenna isn't in a mood at the moment. So unless you resist,
No, again, like before, he does not resist.
So I've got like Ardzo behind me, and you are like laying crossways across in front of me, like on my lap almost, just over the pommel. Just
Okay.
you're riding out
And you're riding out.
to wherever the carriages are.
It's the road.
You will make it to the road before the fire can catch up to you. Just, the fire continues to rain down for about the
should
time
go-
it takes you
We
to
should
get
go
to
quickly.
well, no, because you get to the horses.
Mhm.
Carowin has, by this point, attempted to be controlling the horses because, they're just carriage horses and there's a shit ton of fire. But
Yes.
he did manage to hold them in place. Cadarn did you next to one of the carriages, and the 3 of you appear. What are you
Yep.
doing?
Because I imagine like some of the the windows are open.
Mhm.
On one of them. Can I just again grab Yanto and throw him into the open window of the carriage?
I think one of them had, like, the doors left open.
Sure. Can I throw him in that one?
I mean, are you okay with that, Yanto?
Yeah, I mean, Yanto's taking no damage because he's figured it out now. He knows what's going on. He got the answer to his question. He's fine. He's not resisting. He doesn't resist coercion, manhandling. It's cool.
Cool, I'm manhandling
Tossed
you
in.
right in that carriage. I just
Go
I
ahead.
get off the horse and I just like peel you off and into the carriage. Close the door. Oh, it's okay. Take one carriage. We gotta get past the fire before it crosses the road.
And now I need the 3 of you, the 3 people who are, well, excuse me. Ardzo, are you driving one of the carriages?
Mm-hmm.
And Brenna, I need you to roll a ride, and and
I will have Confidant ride next to the most skittish looking horses to try to help calm them down with his calming presence.
I need you to roll. I need
Which
you
probably
to.
means I'm in the front, so I can kind of lead with the most stable
Yeah.
horse. Yeah.
So, I need you to roll because this is controlling rides, which is fun because there are modifiers and things for this. Brenna, you get a -2
Okay.
on your ride.
Uh-huh.
And Arzo, you're taking care of the carriage, so that's a -1.
So that's like a 20.
And what was the specific trait?
Which is good, you just make it.
Cool.
Ride.
It's under reflexes. Riding. Right under melee. It's the fourth one down.
Mhm.
-1.
Mhm.
Not good. 12.
Your carriage starts to. Your horses have started to bolt and are running, are making speed down the road. At least generally in the direction that they were facing, but now you have a runaway carriage.
Yanto, is he in my carriage or is he in the
Yeah, I'm in the carriage.
Yes, he's in your carriage.
help?
Don't got no skills in this.
Neither do I.
Well, we just gotta embrace it, accept it, see what happens.
Can you try talking to the horses?
Don't work that way.
They're the ones. Horses, hey, horses, let's be friends. Hey, everything is okay. Oh my God, everything is okay. And that's what that riding check was.
Yeah.
Arzo, I need you to roll me a d6.
Oh my carriage.
Oh, you get so lucky. It's just moving. It skids a little, and it's a little unstable. But the horses are now the in the carriage is pitching back and forth. And it's moving, but it's stable. It's like you haven't. You know enough not to turn into the skid or away from it, you know, not to, and so you're pretty stable even though you're not really in control. The horses are running at this point. Brenna, you can see that the other carriage is running.
Herwin's got this one. He seems to be doing okay. Okay, I will try to catch up and help them horsies.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can ride towards them.
Yes.
You can see the fire growing, and now you see, if you glance behind you, in the distance behind you, it's now jumped the road. You're gonna leave a big old mess behind you.
Oh yeah. Who did that? We don't know. So weird. Okay. Yeah. So I'm guessing another riding check. At -2.
Yep. I need another. Well, actually, this is going to be a -4 because you have a standard -2, but now the carriages are already run away, so it's -2.
Yep.
Okay. So and then because it's reflexes, I have another -3. Okay. So we're at -7. No.
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 I need you to roll me a d6. As you attempt to, like, ride up next to these two running horses and take control of it, you reach out to grab them, and the horse sees your motion and just bolts to the other
Yeah.
side. So now the whole carriage will skid. And it will drift and turn sideways. But luckily there isn't anything in front of you to hit at the moment.
At the moment, yes.
But you will. I need either Ardzo or Ianto to roll me. Well, I need both of you to roll me a D100.
28.
11.
Again, if only these were my Call of Cthulhu rolls earlier today, is what I'm saying.
Fair. Right now, Yanto, you will fall off the seat and like just be jolted off the seat inside the carriage. Ardzo, you will fall off the carriage, and you're going to take some damage from falling. Also, the ground takes damage from you falling on it because that's the way fall rules work in this game.
Yes, it does. Yes.
But luckily, it's only a D6.
The ground has way more hit points.
The ground has way
The
more hit points.
ground does have a lot more hit points.
And you take 4 points of damage as you fall off the carriage. As
Does it go through
skids. It doesn't go through armor.
Okay, so you're fine.
Yay.
And it skids sideways and
Real thankful for armor today.
will
VIP.
now come to a rest, sort of. As you end up next to it.
I
Okay.
stand up, right? So I imagine the carriage is tipped over.
No, it's skidded. It hasn't tipped over. It's like unstable.
I just sit back in the seat.
I'm okay. Anyone
Probably
was
not.
wondering,
Probably not.
I am. I feel good. I just, a little bit of whatever that force is that pushes you down into the ground when you jump. That one.
Get
It
it
might
out?
be a little advanced.
Can I hop off of Confidant and try to calm the horses a bit from like a less threatening, less moving position?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're now kind of... You've managed to pull them to a stop, mostly because the carriage is skidded,
Yeah.
and that just
Yes.
pulled them the other
yes.
way.
Yeah. But they need to not hurt themselves
Mhm.
trying to keep running. So that's my goal. So I'm guessing that's gonna be like just a riding check.
Yep. Without the control factor here. Don't need to worry
Okay.
about the mod.
15.
Okay, you're okay.
I'd also like to try and not be frozen.
Yeah, roll me that physique check.
Physique. Sure. 19! I'm no longer frozen. I only have -2 now.
Yes, you only have -2.
From my sprained arms, I believe.
Oh, and you have your yeah, because that doesn't the infections don't affect your speed.
No,
Or
just my
reflex.
recovery.
Just your recovery.
Yes.
But the fire
Me
is
and my
still behind
sprained
you.
arms are like, it's so much effort.
The fire is still behind you. What would you all
Yeah.
like to do?
Did the horses calm any
Yes,
with the
they-
15?
you
Okay.
have control of them now. As the road in front of you,
Gonna
there is
try
a small like mountain pass that you have to kind of go through that you
Yeah, we
know
gotta
would be
be-
the break point between.
Yeah, we gotta get to the swampy terrain. We gotta go through the mountain pass before the fire gets there. So I would like to try and guide the horses to help straighten out the carriage so it's no longer skedaddled.
Ardza, what are you doing?
Dusting myself off and getting back up into this carriage.
And I'll say I'll drive the carriage if you ride Confidant. He's a good boy. He should know to follow.
Did you not say what just happened?
I did. That's why I'm offering to drive.
Okay. Okay. You made this choice.
I just happen to get in the carriage. Just get in the carriage, and I'll hook Confidant to to the back of the carriage so he can follow, or to the front if there's an extra third horse hitch up there. I'll put
I think
that
we
on real quick.
Yeah, you might work better to just
Put him in the back.
yeah.
So that way he can follow. Because these are regular horses. He's a war horsey, so he can keep up. And then I'm gonna drive the carriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need ride checks from the both of you. You both have -1 for the weight of the carriage.
Well, it's me and
from
Kerwin
both of-
now.
From yeah, Kerwin and sorry.
Yeah. So it's only a -3 for me. My arms are sprained, and this is reflexes. Oh no, Kerwin. No, buddy. Oh,
I mean,
not terrible.
He's struggling to control them, and
Mhm.
they're a little skittish, and so they want to run in front, but you're controlling the carriage in front of you, and
Mhm.
you're in the carriage in
We're
front.
going
so
fast.
you are
so-
going fast, but you're in control, so they
Yes.
can't run away.
Okay.
There's a
cool.
physical object in front of them that's preventing them
Good.
Yep, yep.
from
Okay.
stampeding.
Nice. We just keep on keeping on.
It will take you a couple hours to,
I'm glad you're not bleeding, Kadir. Can I just say that? I'm glad you're not bleeding in that carriage for a couple hours. We're both beat to shit, but we're not bleeding.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And you break through the other side of this mountain pass, which will probably act as a pretty decent landscape blockage
A lot
for
of
the
rocks.
fire
less
that's, spreading behind you.
trees. Drastic times call for drastic measures.
And could-
Look, I
Damn.
said
Yeah.
earlier that all my places were on fire, and somebody said not all of them. See? The point is, it's all working out how it's supposed to.
The dancing flame is not on fire.
Yeah, well, this is a big fire. It might get there eventually. And also, the dancing flame isn't mine anymore. I no longer own that place.
Well, you didn't own the house that the mansion that collapsed either. Your father technically did at the time.
True,
And that's
but
like
that was
2
one of my
cities
places.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my places.
I don't
And-
think it'll get to like, Beauclair. Bellhaven, maybe, not Beauclair.
Yeah. Probably Bellhaven will probably be bad for them.
Well, I don't know. They have a river.
Mhm.
They should have a pretty good, and they'll see it coming. So I've got feeling they'll have time to dig trenches and stuff.
You can
Probably a
see
bunch of people are gonna die though.
you can see in the distance
not.
from where you are about maybe
The
you're guessing
sky's
maybe about half an hour
smoke.
as the day is coming to an end. The cottage of your friends, Halfrin and Diston.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
What was the? I'm sorry. Could you repeat the first part of that? My brain just forgot it.
you
They're
can-
like, oh
you can
yes,
see-
friends.
You can see the cottage where Driston and
Uh.
Talfrin are.
You know,
You know, your former guards
I
who
keep-
with their whole ass caltrops.
I keep my eye out for those whole ass caltrops. Is what I do.
You see a few of them. They're not on the road, but you see them in
Yes.
the woods along the road.
Is
More
there sign of
half-assed
life?
caltrops.
Is there sign of life in the cottage?
You do see some smoke coming out of it, like lightly from the fire. Assumed.
Mhm. Does the as we're getting closer, the ground around the cottage, does it look like a bunch of people are there all the time, or just a couple people?
Roll me awareness.
Mm-hmm. 30. How many have the werewolves taken over this
Yes.
cottage and are now using it as a base? Is this
Yes.
safe? Basically.
No, you only see a couple people.
Okay, so it's
marks
probably
of
the same
couple
two guys.
people.
Yeah.
The ground nearby is like you can actually see fields have been planted,
Oh, good.
and are growing. There's a couple fence markers.
I just
Um,
wanted to make sure that I wasn't driving us into like a gang now lives here and you're fucked. So yes, if they were friendly the first time around and I helped them kill all those werewolves, time to collect a Witcher favor and be like, can we heal here for like a night?
Mhm.
Also, there's a big fire that way.
Also, I'd like to remind you that the coma carriage is still for another 2 days counts as a hospital.
Okay, maybe me and Kadarn will sleep in the coma carriage. But yeah, I'll pull us into their property. Give out a week, because I know they're soldiers. Hello?
Tristan and or Talfrin, not no, Dristan would be the one to come out. He's
I really hate to intrude.
and he kind of looks at you and then looks at everybody else, and you look a little singed.
Oh, yes. I look singed
Bloody.
and I'm covered in blood. Yes.
There are 2 carriages, there are 5 horses. Ardzo looks a little
singed.
Carowin
Darren
looks fine.
Yeah.
look
and
fine.
he
Yanto looks
fine. You can't see Kadarn because he's inside
Not
the
yet.
carriage, and he just looks at you. And he's never met Kadarn anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
He hasn't met Calf.
Would you mind if we park here for the night?
You look like you could use a drink.
Sure.
Well then. And he would dress you all
Introduction
inside.
sets. Kerwin, you know that Jan, you know them, and then I think Kadan lost a leg. He's probably going to stay in that carriage for a bit because it's all ready for healing. Drink sounds fine.
Brene, do you want me in or out?
Doesn't matter. In, I guess, is safer.
I mean, it's not safe. I mean, it's going to be bad no matter what, but I just want to know what your desire is.
I don't have any, right? I desire drink and first aid.
Oh, well, I'll just sit here then.
But Kadan should get first aid first, if that's all right with you, Otso.
I'll do the best I can.
Should be in there, I hope. We haven't checked. He could not be in that carriage. We have no idea.
You should
we
be
hope.
in the carriage.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
So, yeah, Arzo's thing is doing the healing. Doing the healing.
So, would you like to roll that diagnose? Because the coma carriage, by the way, is still a healing tent. So it's gonna be a healing tent for the next 2 days, for today and tomorrow. Actually, it's today and tomorrow.
I'll just sit on the top of the coma carriage and just chill.
23.
Cool. You can roll the healing hands to begin treatment for your friend, Kadarn.
Yeah, like heavily acquainted now, at least. Diagnose warrant any bonuses or nah?
Yeah, diagnose gives you the +2.
Okay, I just didn't know if I succeeded what the DC was set at.
Yeah, no. You needed
let's-
the 18 to see the. I mean, the dismemberment, claw marks.
Oh, and the healing 10. What's the bonus for the healing 10?
It will give
You regain more HP in it.
you,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
but it also gives you a +2 to the healing hands,
So +4 total.
because it's +3 for diagnose and +2 for healing from healing
Yeah.
tents,
So
or
+5.
+5.
+5. Okay.
Pretty good combo.
28. So the first of your deadly crit healing hands rolls has been made for your 1 down.
For dismembered legs doesn't have. You cannot have.
Yeah, no, but it can move. It can
Can't
move
treat
to
it.
treated. No, you can move it to treated because it has to be treated before you can get the prosthetic.
Before you can get a prosthetic.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 1 down on how many?
You need 8 at a DC 18, I believe.
That is correct.
See, I had left sprained arm, right sprained arm, number 1 infection, number 2 infection. What else did I have? Was that it? I think that was it.
Yes.
Yes, because he has also because Kadarin also has a broken arm, which we will say that same healing hands roll counts for the broken arm too. Which is because it's a lower.
I just wanted to know so I could have my check marks for my treatment.
And would you like to roll that +5 for Brenna so that she can be treated
Brenna
as
comes
well?
back outside with 3 cups of alcohol if possible. One for her, one for Kadarin, and one for Ardzo.
Yes. Talfrin is also took one look at you. Is like, I'm making it. Just raised an eyebrow and nodded at Tristan as he begins to make dinner.
Brenna will just mutter, "Demons."
So Ardzo, go ahead.
No alcohol for me, please. I am working, but you could use it.
For when you're done. As a thank you.
Well, thank you for the thought. It's going to take a while.
I figured it doesn't go bad.
27.
You're fine.
One sprain. Is that for my everything?
That's one. We're just gonna roll 1 for everything. I feel it's really awkward if he's treating you multiple times already.
Gotta check the heal rates on these things.
2 for a simple, 4 for complex, 6 for difficult, 8 for deadly.
I don't know which one's which, so I got a septic.
No, you gotta.
No, that's how I get to the table. I have to type in septic.
174.
way.
175.
It's easier to go control F septic shock. We're not deadly. We have
2 simple and 2 complex, I believe.
simple. There we go. Sprained arms, yes. So 2 simples. Yes. Okay. And then I got the infection. Where's that one? For an object?
Yeah.
All mine are simple.
Yeah, 4 an object. So all of them are simple. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I just need 2 for simple, right?
Yep.
Cool. So I'm halfway there.
You are halfway there. But
I'm sleeping in this carriage though tonight, though. Me and Kadarin. You get one bench, Kadarin. I get the other bench.
Because you also get +3. You get +5 on top of whatever your recovery for healing is.
Yay.
Because of the healing hands and healing tent combined.
Well,
basically.
my recovery is halved at the moment, so I will get
Yes.
because I'm stabilized, but I'm not treated.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as the sun begins to set and stew is brought to the 4 of you at these carriages.
5.
5 of you at these carriages. Sorry, forgot Kerwin. Kerwin is like, I'm sleeping. He's like, y'all are causing me drama and stress, and there is a lot of stress right now. But he has also noted that Yanto is very placid. And he's started to maneuver his way, but as night falls, this is where we're gonna.
I love it. It's Kadarin and Brenna laid out on the little curled up on the benches of the coma carriage, clink with our cups and just having a drink because everything hurts. It's not gonna do a lot for Brenna, but
yeah. I think Yanto would have just said to Kerwin, "You shouldn't have come."
That might be possible, but I'm your dad and I can go where I want. And right now I'm keeping with you.
You're gonna die though.
Everybody does.
Soon. Or you'll watch me die. One of the two. Not quite certain which one's gonna be worse. But just prepare yourself.
You become very nihilistic.
No, I don't think so. I'm just accepting things. I'm not running anymore.
Very nihilistic. But, and he'll kind of put an arm around you and pull you in a little.
Oh, I'm probably gonna try to kill you later. I'm not gonna be successful, but just so you know.
We'll work on making it so you're better successful, so when you decide that you want to kill me, we can actually be proud of your attempts. But, more importantly, I am proud of you, and I love you.
Oh, I should probably tell you, because I'm not supposed to run from anything. I'm a criminal who steals money from children and old ladies. I lie, I cheat, I steal. I've got no honor. I'm a terrible human being. I want to just let you know, right? I've robbed people's savings. I've left them destitute. I've broken their hearts. I've lied to them. I'm pretty much a shit human being, woman elf. You know what I mean? I just need you to know it. I don't want you to got no illusions about me. I'm a terrible, terrible person who's done many terrible things, and I don't feel bad about it. And I'm wanted by a lot of people who want to kill me because I've really screwed over a lot of people. I sell drugs, do whatever. I don't care. So I just want you to know you can love me and be proud of me, but you're loving and proud and a liar and a terrible, terrible person.
Is this where I tell you I could kill people for money?
Oh, that's cool.
We'll talk about your other business later.
I mean, I'm gonna tell I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm no longer hiding. Anybody wants to know what I do, I'm gonna tell them.
Right. Okay.
I'm facing me problems, you know what I mean? It's quite freeing, I think.
I don't think
And,
you're...
and anyway, I can't run anyway. I've got marked. Everyone's gonna remember who I am and me face and all that. So it's just...
We can... Okay. He is very confused, but he still pulls you in and gives you a hug. And that's where
Thanks,
we're
Dad.
ending. And we're going to say goodbye. Hello, goodbye. I am your friendly neighborhood Prax. Again, thank you, everyone. I hope we all had fun today. I love the fact that I got to bring out one of my favorite monsters in this whole Witcher journal ever. But we're gonna go around, let everybody say, share some love, where you can be found. And then I have something fun to announce. Very fun. But we're gonna start with Simon. Hi, Simon. How are you? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm okay. Despite now missing a leg.
Welcome
it'll
to
grow
Witcher.
back. But yeah, no. I've come back from a long day of driving, and
How was your drive?
just long this time. I did not almost be
Rear-ended.
part of an accident. Yeah. But other than that, I got late, so there's not much that I can say about the game today. So all my love to everyone, because I'm pretty sure you all did some phenomenal things before I got there.
It's
And
mostly
then-
me just slowly dying. So you didn't
Yes.
miss a lot,
Yeah.
honestly.
Just slow death. Ooh, that cat is so adorable.
So where can
Oh
we
my god.
find you then, Simon?
So you can find me over on Wandering DM on next Saturday for Scion at 1 p.m. Eastern. Then you can find me over on Laugh Love Lindy's channel on Wednesdays, playing in upon the Exhamshire Moors. And here on Sundays. And I think I have nothing else for now.
Very nice, very nice. Billy!
Hello.
Hey, Billy. Hey,
Hey.
Dale.
Hi.
How you doing?
Dale.
How you feeling?
Oh,
How's life going
what a
for you?
cute, fluffy boy.
Oh, he's got claws.
He's just trying to climb
And disappear?
I'm
Mount
good.
Billy.
I'm strength saves on the internet. It was an awesome session. Sorry I came in a little bit late.
Came in just in time.
Yes. Yes.
Just in the nick of time to see a leg get severed from
Yeah,
its
yeah.
body.
And to
Um,
tourniquet it, so that's important.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Which one of you wished for more combat?
Wasn't me.
Oops.
We're gonna have words as I'm trying to save your life. But yeah, always fun playing with this crew. Such a good time. I feel like it's rare nowadays to find someone that you can role play with that you can trust really
Yeah.
well. And this crew I can do that with. And so noted, if you're out there and doing your stuff, guard yourselves. because some people are not as good as they seem, and these people are. That's my vote. And
Hey, Billy, do
Yeah.
you want me to give you my social security number and the pin to my bank account now or later?
yeah, if you want to just say it out loud right now,
Cool.
for everyone to hear, I think that'd be great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my password for everything.
Okay.
Also, if it's not that, it's also password. That it's one of those two.
Okay.
Mhm,
I'm
mhm.
working with all zeros. I've been working with that for
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Sometimes I'll put a 1 at the end if I want to feel
Oh,
risky. I'm mixing it up.
oh man.
But yeah, great time, great crew. Thank you, Prax, for doing all this stuff. And you know what, being so accommodating by adding that extra combat. I feel like even though it was not for me, I appreciate your ability to pivot and do such things.
I'm glad I could. Trooper. Hey,
Trooper SCP.
how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm feeling good. I had wow, that was an epic fight. Like I can imagine all the images. Pretty amazing. And Ardzo's baseball slide to healing hands, fire raining down from the sky, Brenna lone against a monster just that she can't even see. It was so epic. So epic. That was height of epicness. Everybody here's great. Everybody here is amazing. You can find me on Wednesday at Laughlin Lindy's for Upon the Hexhamshire Moors, on Friday at 7 p.m. over at my channel, Trooper SJP, for Night's Black Agent solo with Grimjack, and then Sunday at noon Eastern over my channel. Spy Team 67 is returning for a little 2-shot, and that's what I'm doing. And yeah, what an amazing session. I don't even know how it's gonna end. I can't even imagine. That's it. That's me.
Okay. Then Lindy, how you doing? How you feeling?
That's me. Brenna feels injured, but not severely. Just a lot of little injuries. You know, death by 1,000 cuts. Was not looking great for her for a hot minute. It's like, oh no. And you know, Simon, I remember Simon being like, I want there to be more Witcher contracts. And then, you know, we've gotten some monsters. So that's exciting.
It's not the same.
It's fights, it's battles. We've survived them so far. We've gotten some deadly crits in each one, but you know, that's part of living in the Witcher universe. I lost, you know, some vision in my eye. Katarn lost a leg. They say that some things will cost you an arm and a leg, and it turns out that this cost him a leg.
It was the spell. Yep.
This spell, yeah. But that was, I think the spell cinematic was super interesting.
Amazing.
It was very cinematic there right at the end. With Yanto just standing and watching the world burn. It was entertaining. I'm here for it. I'm also here for just these two schmucks who thought they were never gonna see us again, probably. And we show up with 2 carriages, nice carriages. Bunch of horses beat to shit and being like, can we just park on your front yard for the night? Yeah, I love it. They're probably like, demons? Like, what? And then they're gonna see all that smoke and be like, what the fuck happened? And Rena's just not wanting to explain it right now. So it'll be interesting to see. But we're having a nice night in the coma carriage, not in a coma. So I think everything is good. Everything will be everything will be. You can find me online at LaughLoveLindy, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, etc. You can find me next on here.
Monday?
On Friday or Saturday, maybe. This
Today's
week,
Sunday.
Yes, this week.
Oh.
I'm doing a thing. Let me do my thing.
I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. Is today actually Sunday? I don't know
It
what
is
day it
actually
is
Sunday,
anymore.
but you can find me here on
Okay.
Friday or Saturday for some Mechton, most likely, where
Nice.
it'll be our penultimate episode of Mechton as well, which will be very exciting because Dr. Penumbra, it was like Christmas for them. Let me tell you what. They got so many body parts and a whole android to dissect. It's very exciting. And then on Monday, on my channel, see, I was doing the channel bouncy thing.
Oh,
We'll have our finale of Innistrad, Fang, and Shadow. Oh, it's real bad. Although we did send a soul-stealing mirror into Olivia Voldaren's big festival party thing that ran around for like 60 rounds, sucking up vampires. Caused some chaos, and we were like, we felt good about that, so we set fire to the mansion and then left. However, we accidentally, because we fumbled, teleported straight to the big boss fight without doing the preparatory thing that we wanted to do, and I may have awakened as a planeswalker because I had like a very near-death experience, and it's fine. Everything's fine. It's terrible. We've got like 3 rounds to save the plane, maybe. It's not looking great. But that'll be Monday. It's gonna be a heckin' time. On Tuesday, I'm sure we'll have something because we don't have to like do a bunch of housework this Tuesday. So, and I won't be recovering from heat exhaustion still. So, we'll have something. I'm thinking we're gonna play the Skeletons, which is an interesting little small not a 1 page. It's like a 12 pages RPG where you're skeletons in a dungeon and you tell a story. And then on Wednesday, my secret fiance faked their death and then didn't tell me about it. This seems to happen to me in games, but this time it wasn't Trooper, it was Simon.
yeah, I didn't do it this time.
And it was in the Hexam Sharmors. So to check it out because we have had our first time skip and it's going to be 4 years later. So if some people are married, some people have kids, some people have new identities, it's going to be a time. Lots of drama. That's me.
It is. You should check out all these things. But hey y'all, you know me. I'm at Turtledrillin on Twitter or Prexwith4. You see me around on Twitch. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you all in chat for hanging out and giving some love. Thank you all of my wonderful players for being here. I am looking for everyone. We will probably have Mechton either. Probably we're gonna try and see. It's the holiday weekend, so things get a little fuzzy on dates and times. So we're gonna try and move. We'll see what time things will be, based on the way things work. But I have a new show to announce, everyone.
Oh, yes.
On Wednesday, we have the premiere of a short run of Zweihander, Long Retreat, where a Tom Grant, will be running Zweihander here on the channel. It will be absolutely wonderful and chaotic, and I just have 3 things to say. Well, this phrase. When 2 dwarves, an ogre, and a warrior nun walk off a battlefield, what do you think will happen?
Nice.
We'll find out Wednesday with the premiere of Zweihander. And then Friday or Saturday, we'll be back with Mechton, depending on timing. And then Sunday will be not the finale of Witcher because I'm going to have like 60 people in the house. Family holiday fun times. And so the finale for Witcher will be in 2 weeks time. That'll be the season 3 finale for Witcher. We'll see about what happens for season 4. We'll have to talk to the players. There's probably going to be some time in between. And then I will also be getting ready for some... Well, if you've been following my Twitter and some things I've been talking about and some other things that I've been discussing with peoples, there might be some very fancy high-end D&D coming to the channel in the near future. But that's a near future kind of thing. But until then, everyone, I want you to just, hey, have fun. Enjoy yourselves. And absolutely no one is up for us to go raid, so we're just gonna go home and go to bed. Have yourselves a good night, everybody. Bye.
Have yourselves a merry little Christmas.
It's not Christmas.
And a happy new summer. No, don't.
And
Summer.